And so I went into the memes channel. Our server. The last one, Anxiety Archfey Princess shared. I'm looking forward to it. True. Okay, you're live. I will go ahead and host you like right away this time so that I don't forget. I still see the button, so. You are. Well, I can hear me on stream at least. I was just not sure if you were supposed to have things muted before actually starting anything. Ah. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Hopefully I should be able to hear you at the moment. I just switched my headphones. Hi, Lan.
Stream now. Alright, get the chat back up, get the 4K back up, and new game. Right, it's circle to go forward. That crisp CGI water. So this was kind of something that happened in the backstory of Xenoblade 2 as well, actually. Also, yes, it does, Len. But yeah, no, because the description for the Siren model kit kind of, sort of, either implies or outright states that this is exactly how they found the conduit.
is hard, so be careful when you dig.
Yes, sir.
Yep, I can hear it just fine.
Dr. Masuda!
What is it? Did you find something?
Yeah. We followed the corridor from the lakeside. It matches the location described in the
That must
research
be it.
paper.
Good. Show us where it is.
It's different from the others.
I knew it.
It's over there.
Yeah, it's... This entire thing is the kind of shit you have to look... Well, you have to wind up Googling later.
Uh-huh.
But...
Alright, so we've got a, one of the Aegis cores, basically. Or thought for it, anyways.
It is a recurring shape.
Yep.
Also, you might notice this is the shape of Cosmos' machine guns.
Yes, sir. They're big, chunky machine guns.
Oh, yeah. It's really weird, because she never actually dual wields those things in any Xenosaga game, but she's always packing two of them in any given spin-off or cameo.
Yep. It's really interesting.
Probably on the grounds that, well, she only needs one hand to lift one of them anyways.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yo, it's that island from Stanek. This is a joke because there's an Angel Island in Sonic.
Indeed. Like that was the joke I was making. I don't think this one actually has a name. I've heard it said that according to the original timeline laid out in the Xenogears art book, this is what game 1 of the 6 games would have been this time period.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been able to find that, well, the source of that. And pardon me. And
It's alright.
well, it might have all been bullshit based on some other stuff I've read. 1 of 72.
That light.
Yeah, no, they dug up the glowy rock.
Big golden glowy rock.
It's fine if you lurk, Lena. I'm just happy to have had you here at all.
Yeah.
Good evening.
We-
4,000
We
years
love having
later.
lurkers here.
In space.
In space.
Let the techno flow through you.
I'm just glad that computer graphics have gone in a much better direction over the years.
Oh yeah, no, check out that hair. Check out that fucking hanky of a haircut.
Yep.
Welcome to the stream in beta. Also, wow, this cutscene. Did they really have to use a black ship against a black background?
Seems like not the best choice. Also, hi, Stab.
Commencing startup experiment. Open up an interconnection.
Roger. Opening interconnection. Connecting with dummy protocol.
Also very glad that the VR tech came much better than this.
Opening cage partition. 60 seconds to release. Beginning countdown. 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51.
I don't understand how I got a reverb.
Yeah, there's reverb going on the stream, but I'm not hearing it in the Discord call.
How about now? Is it gone? Did that take care of it? This bloody, it's always louder than me. There's only so much I can do to adjust that.
Sounds like it.
3, 2,
Is it gone? Or
1.
is it still going?
Partition open. Proceeding with Cosmos body formation.
Yeah, I think we got it.
Alright, let me just turn down the volume.
We got it.
Add on
Body
this.
formation complete. Commencing pen
Alright, and welcome to the stream, Minamori, Mirai, Izumi. Alright, so that's all.
Hey, cuties.
Proceeding with Encephalon construction.
Alright. Yeah, no, VR, back when you needed an entire goddamn room of people to operate your VR.
78.
Encephalon construction complete.
There's noise appearing in the temporal lobe.
What's the problem?
It's on the left side of the temporal lobe. I'm showing slight stimulation of the synapses in section 818.
Haru
It's within permissible bounds, though. Do you want to
Yep, I know, I got chat up
No.
here.
Let's keep going.
Alright.
Just stick to the menu. I'll try for a direct approach. Back me up.
Roger. Launching Nataraja connection system.
That is not a good acronym.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch it in time.
Not a Raj.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now, the Wonka bar goes on the ship.
The Wonka bar.
I don't know why I called it. I look at it and I just think golden ticket.
I mean, fair enough.
Password ye shall be
Password
as
accepted.
God. As
Commencing
gods, because
Nataraja
no
boots.
one in the future understands the concept of subtlety.
Apparently not. Well, my laundry's done, but I kind of don't want to go. This is pretty cool.
I don't worry,
What's
the
going on
tutorial's
right now?
coming up soon, so as soon as the cutscene's over, I can just wait for you to unload your laundry.
Well,
Alan, there seems to be a problem with the visual field connection.
yeah, I'll be able to, what's the word I'm looking for?
I see a small
I'll be able
break in the
to
MT
listen to
field
you
route
even when I'm down
T12.
there.
It looks
Keeping my
like
laundry taken
the
care of, so don't worry
bi-directional
about it.
link in the V4 field is lagged too. Hold on a minute.
Just let me know when you're heading out.
I'll fix it now.
Yep.
How is it now, Chief?
Okay. Looks good. Let's keep going.
Roger. Proceeding with
Also,
Cosmos
shadowing
plus separation.
Also, Beta, that is very accurate.
Morning, Cosmos. How do you feel?
Good morning, Xian. All systems are normal.
Well, how about introducing yourself?
I am an
Good morning,
anti-gnosis
Cosmos.
humanoid fighting system, serial number 0000000001.
I love how exactly none
Nice
of that
serial number.
corresponds.
KPX, abbreviated name, Cosmos.
No part of that
As I am
abbreviates to
currently
that.
configured for simulated battle, my output is limited to 22%
Yep.
of its normal capacity. My estimated weapons specifications are...
All right, that's good enough. Thanks.
You are welcome.
All I have for you today are the usual startup tests. Sorry to wake you up just for that. You'll have to go back to sleep once everything's checked out.
I see.
Do you feel sad or anything?
A predetermined set of emotions has been hard-coded into my emotion module to better facilitate interactions with humans. In order to better facilitate a relationship with you, Chief Engineer Shion Uzuki of the Cosmos Project, Vector Industries' first R&D division, I will
Social
emit
Security
an
number
expression such as
55555555.
only when that response is deemed necessary.
Exactly.
However,
Bra
the
size
emotion
C.
module of my program has determined that this is not necessary at this time.
Yeah.
I guess
Because
you're
that is
right.
very important to
I, of
keep
all
in the
people,
database.
should
of
know
course.
that.
Your understanding is appreciated.
But you know, Cosmos, I've got mixed feelings about all this. Of course, I'm happy that you're awake, but the fact that you'll go back to sleep makes me a bit sad. On the other hand, the next time you wake up, it may be a time of much bloodshed.
Who talks like this?
So deep down inside, I hope that
Just
day
say
never
war.
comes.
War and/or riot suppression.
Understand?
The algorithms I have
Yeah.
been programmed with do not support the comprehension of illogical human thought.
Well, I hope you'll be able to understand someday.
I love how
I
so
will do
little
my
of
best.
Cosmos' design actually makes sense.
All right, Cosmos, shall
the
we get
fact-
started?
like,
Yeah, it really doesn't.
like her
Alan,
uneven
let's
ass
pick up from process
stockings.
277, where we last left off.
True.
Roger. Placing target drones in the encephalon. The drones are set to random movement and enemy ambush. How about a test run before the mission, Chief?
Sure, let's do that. Did you get that, Cosmos?
Affirmative.
Anyway, yeah, that's just run me through a tutorial.
Alright, well, while you're doing the tutorial, I will go ahead and be right back while I'm taking care of my laundry.
Yep. Also, yeah, Mirai, Cosmos not being able to understand human thought, she's basically just an automated drone at this point. An automated drone with a heinous amount of firepower. Right, the weird run animation. Do I have access to the menu? I do. Alright, so... Right, that's, Ether. What do I got? I got Medica. I got me. Mode A7, focus physical attacks. Do I have any techs? Do I have any tech attacks? Right. That's the other thing. You can upgrade the characters so much with all the points you get in this game. But... I have cleared the game and I can't get above level 32, Usab. It's just... I don't think I have skill. Right? The fucking accessory skill extraction. I don't remember how that worked. Just that I want to slap poison immunity on people as soon as possible. Right, I use skill points to rip shit out of accessories. Okay, I don't have access to eggs. I can't check my email. Alright, let's punch this guy in the dick. You. Let me assault you. With violence. Tech attacks. Tell me how they work. Tech attack. There we go.
Cosmos, let's go.
The big fuck off murder arm, and dear God, I want a cosplay version. Flutters, we're streaming. Alright, so punch this one in the dick. Let's shoot him. I don't need to shoot him with a tech. Flutters, why are you in voice chat? I mean, you're welcome to listen to the stream. I just wasn't expecting you to hop into the voice chat. Oh. Thank you, Mirai. Since it's Halloween, I decided to throw this together for the, I mean, it's just a pair of gifts, but hey, it's better than paying for a new model just to use for October. Alright, yes. Okay, so.
Alright. I am black.
Welcome back. I'm just reminding myself of tech attacks work. You know what? Let's shoot him in the face.
Also, hot flutters.
Charging. Our cannon. All systems clear.
And you might recognize her wind pose as her idle animation from Xenoblade 2.
Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually use her enough to recognize that offhand.
Wait, did they explain the fucking victory immunity?
Apparently they do.
Whatever, Cosmos, let's go kick ass. Let's switch to real fake combat.
Yes, real fake combat, as opposed to the fake combat.
Yes.
But also, not as real as the real combat.
Oh no, this is the real fake combat. Because I still get to dick around in the VR space. I'm still fighting them
Aw.
on this vector issue trampoline.
Okay, am I the only one who thinks that this looks like the, what you call it, the whirlpool or whatever, the big hole in the ocean that leads to the center of the Earth?
The what?
Target locked on.
It's a joke from Inside Job. See, in Inside Job, all the big conspiracy theories are real, with the exception of Flat Earth, because, lol. Even that one's too ridiculous for them to have be real for the show. Yeah, there's a big waterfall down into the center of the Earth. And I don't know, it just reminded me of that, because there's like a big circle where all the water just kind of falls off into a big pit.
Okay, so you might notice the sliding bar on the bottom. That's basically the order attacks happen in.
Mm-hmm.
You can adjust the order via using something called boost, but then the thing next to it will also affect things like, I don't actually know what this one does. I only ever remember which one. I only remember the money up. Anyway. Time to use magic. I assume it's magic.
Flutter says her weapon reminds them of the arm weapon from Evolution.
What's evolution?
Not sure.
Is it dead?
Tell us, Flutters, what is Evolution?
The gods must just drill a hole in that guy's chest.
The enemies have been exterminated.
Yep, PSO2NG, because there's a robot cyborg race with its two genders very clearly inhuman robot/mech man and half-armored cyborg woman. Oh yeah, Digimon Cyber Sleuth in Final Fantasy X made use of a turn thing like that, kind of. Okay. I'm not sure what PSO2NG means, though, Pizza.
Phantasy Star Online 2 new game?
All processes to 300 clear.
I don't know.
I'm gonna
I know
look this
the
up
last
now.
two are.
Chief, the data transfer is going smoothly. The A-line protocol is looking good.
Floaters, I still can't see
It
images
sure
in the
is.
chat.
The response levels are really good.
If we can
And
maintain
I do
these
not want to
levels,
set up my
we'll have
windows
some
again
great
by
results
clicking it.
soon.
It's a GameCube game, Evolution Worlds.
Huh.
Looks like it's by Ubisoft.
Chief,
Back before they had their current logo. Interesting.
Hey, Alan,
Also, don't get too
let's
used to
skip
this
all
art style.
300 level processes.
It
and start
doesn't
from
stick around for
400.
any of the other games.
huh?
They try realistic
Gotcha.
in 2 and then go to a
Chief, but that's-
hybrid of it in 3
I
that
feel
works the
pretty
best out of all of
confident
them.
this time.
Because
Chief,
the 2 models were ugly.
remember what
They
happened
tried to
last
do
time?
realistic human on a PS2.
Had we waited 10 more seconds
no.
to intervene, we wouldn't have been able to get you back
Yeah, the
at
NG
all.
apparently means New Genesis, by the
Can't we
way.
at least test it out in objective mode?
You know we can't get precise data that way.
I mean, Slutty, you've
I'll be
already sent
fine.
images of the
If
robots.
something happens, I'll get myself
Several.
out. Besides, you want to test it out as well, don't you? We spent all night building the native A-line protocol.
Well, yeah, but
That settles it. Let's get started.
I'm going deeper into
All right,
VR and
then.
you can't stop
if
me.
anything happens, I'm gonna shut it down from here. So don't press your luck.
All right, all right.
And don't
Is there even a
deviate
luck
from
stat
the
in this game?
program.
Okay, Mom.
Jeez,
That's a good
this is so
question.
typical of her.
2 is barely a
She
game. You
never
could
stopped
skip
to
right
think
to the
about
final
the hell
boss
I go
and
through
basically
for
not
her.
lose any plot points, more or less.
Yeah,
Ooh,
no,
that
like,
bad, huh?
You worry about you
Yeah, no,
all the time.
just, I mean, I'd recommend
surprised you
sticking
haven't
around
killed
2
Ura
just to
already.
punch the Pope.
Hey,
All you really need to
That's
know
enough.
is Shion's
is the
brother.
400 level program ready to go?
Ready to go.
Also,
some
oh
shit
geez,
and
Then
some
start
shit
up
that
the
happened
program.
during the Miltian
I want
invasion.
detailed reports from every monitoring
yep, I
station.
see what you're talking
Any
about, Pizza.
abnormalities, and
That
I'm
is
shutting
very
down
much,
immediately.
yeah, amazing.
Yep. Imaginary spaceships are within the network. Molotov off some ruins from early 2000 AD. Your mission to fight the main target within. Targets marked with a red vector box. Just needs to be detonated. I don't remember if this mechanic stuck around.
Human and Newman. Also, Duman. End cast. Is that all 4? Or does it scroll down a little bit? I don't know.
Boy, buddy, get over here so I can detonate this in your face. No, get back here. You get your ass back here, Mr. Beetleborg.
Beetle-kun does not seem to wish to cooperate.
Okay, we're gonna try it this way then. Nope, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it! All according to plan.
Or else.
Well, they should all be stunned if I remember correctly. I'll let you shoot you in the face.
Yeah, I gotta say, those armors do look quite sick. Even the very, what's the word I'm looking for? Scantily clad, cyborg girls. They both look really good, in my opinion.
I want one of those so bad.
Wait, one of what's? Oh,
The thing Shion's holding
their
on to.
weapon. Yeah. Suddenly machine gun.
Yeah, the
Out of
combo's main
nowhere.
gimmick is
Love
that she
it.
can just
Enemies have been
teleport in
exterminated.
weapons. And she has a
Oh, so
lot
she's-
of them.
So she's literally just Urza Scarlet.
There's a Scarlet if she specializes in guns.
Yeah, pretty much.
Aw. I didn't do anything. Why can I blow it up?
Hey.
Right here. Some item in it.
Yo, your character looks really cool, Pizza. I like the scarf.
Okay.
I don't think it does much to keep a robot person warm, but it looks flashy, and that's what really matters, isn't it?
I mean, I don't wear this hoodie because I'm... Okay, I'm not wearing a hoodie, but... I didn't wear a hoodie because it made me look warm.
Aw,
Or because...
cutie.
I assume the same reasons... Well, Spoolie wears a scarf. It looks cool. Nope, nope, nope! I should have set him on fire first.
Cosmos, let's go.
So you can interact with them outside of battle by blowing things up and stuff?
Yeah, it usually sticks with the debuff.
Gotcha.
I should probably start healing. Eventually. You're still alive. Let's fix that.
My external appearance is down 5%. Shion, I need to be clean.
Alright. Oh, convenient medkit.
Yo, perfect timing. You're just talking about how you needed healing.
Right, X still isn't select. I'll figure it out eventually.
Oh gosh, you sound like me when I switch from playing Xenoblade 2 to 3 or vice versa.
Oh yeah.
Of course they had to change some of the button scheme around.
Yeah, no, otherwise you'd just be able to swap between them seamlessly. Okay,
Yeah, exactly.
so how... Sorry, I'm trying to figure out...
Dang, Sab over here throwing shade at you in the chat. You can do it, Medica. I believe in your ability to game over in the tutorial.
Never change, Sab.
Oh.
Never change.
So true.
I need someone willing to throw shade.
Yes.
Alright, so I found one item. There should be more, though. Is there? There's not. I have run into a corner. I need more barrels.
All battle systems are go.
Just gonna punch you. Why are you alive?
Yeah, that killed you in the last battle. What the heck?
I don't know if that one's marked sword, which is just throwing a little fireball. You know, I love in 3 just because you get so many tech packs to play around with, and my favorite with Shion is the fact that she can just run up to someone and fucking just throw them over her shoulder.
Hey, yo.
And it's
That
ridiculous when
sounds
she's
pretty cool.
And it's ridiculous when she's doing something like Telos. Because it works on all humanoids.
Very true. It does tell you how much HP they have. Ooh, what does it tell you that? I haven't been seeing that for the enemies. And I see it for the party members, of course, but not for the enemies.
Okay, we're gonna level up. But yeah, no, I definitely want to get the scan, well, the scan ability because while there is an enemy log, it's weirdly only for a specific type of enemy that does start spawning here after a certain point.
Interesting. In the bottom right corner. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
no,
take a.
It's not
I'll
really.
take a closer look in the next fight.
Alright, so I think that's past where I need to... Well, that big door is where I need to...
Who goes there?
I go here.
Get out of my way, or else...
Did you not know they had line breaks? Alright. Yeah, no, see, that one was 50.
Oh no. Okay.
28.
It might be. Hold on.
Well, that guy took a shot and missed. Like, do you not see it here with the guy marked for 68?
I'm not seeing their health listed.
It's right above the,
Oh, now I see it. Okay. It wasn't clear that that's what that was. Got it. Okay, yeah, no, I see it now. I'm blind.
Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, that'll do it.
Great! I collected some good data.
But yeah, no, Shion also got a shout in Xenoblade 2 in the form of that one NPC from Cosmos' quest.
Ah.
So, Zeke is related to to her XP. Alright, just gonna... My free shit senses are tingling. Revive. Hey, buddy. Fire.
Target locked
Not
on.
my smartest call, but
Commencing combat mode.
yeah. Huh. I swear this should have had some effect, but I don't know if it did. Annoying. Okay, good to know that Blizzard's boost carries over into battle. Well, between battles. Wait, did I just accidentally turn off when I was supposed to pull the attack frames? Shit.
Great! I collected some good data.
Ah, damn it. Oh, whatever, into here. Oh, please don't be where I was actually supposed to go.
Oh no.
No! This is the exact opposite of what a gamer tries to do. Well, Cosmos, we're gonna break its knees.
Aw, yeah.
Get out of my way, or else...
And then the tutorial on how to use my own. This game didn't really have dedicated mecha units for the characters like the later ones did. We were just using stock models that you could completely adjust the loadout of. And Cosmos being Cosmos, you're totally just being a Super Robot Wars game on foot.
It's a Gundam. Yeah.
See? She just blocked a fucking mech shot. With nary a shit to give.
Frickin' Pog. So how does Shion have so much more health than Cosmos already?
Oh, that's just because she's sitting in a mech at the moment.
Yeah, that'll do it.
But yeah, no, like. Yeah, items can't be used. Change positioning. Drop out of it. Guard. Yeah, no, and if your mech goes down, you're. Well, that's too fine a point on it. You're fucked. Welcome to now. Anyway, Cosmos punching the shins.
The enemies have been exterminated.
All her. All her. You know, a few of those crop up in later games, just generic enemies, but for the most part, eggs are just a thing in this game because they hadn't figured out that what they wanted to do with the mechs yet.
Status check.
I don't see anything
But no,
unusual.
nothing you're piloting in this
All
game is
systems are
remotely
stable.
special.
It's looking good. This ought to make up for last
Yeah.
time.
I sure hope so. Cosmos has reached the checkpoint.
Do you get the freedom to pilot them at will in any circumstance? Or is it like only for specific fights?
Oh, no, you can pretty much just teleport them in at will. See, this is the enemy change I was talking about. Because now those enemies are considered Gnosis units.
Oh dear.
Next
Flood
target.
Iris?
Oh, dumped into a group chat I'm part of.
Ah.
Damn it, why is blowing shit up not giving me stuff? As an RPG protagonist, I demand that my needs be met. Yeah, let's just save over slot 2. It doesn't matter that I'm not playing it again. I'm not deleting that much of a time investment.
Ayo. Oh, I was just, sorry, Fotis. I was just responding to your, the thing you tagged me in Discord. Fantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis gave Pizza Xenoblade X vibes. Yo.
Huh.
Ooh, that sounds good. Still haven't been able to play X. You know, if you do a Xenoblade X stream, I will watch.
I'll get to it eventually. The issue is there's just so much shit to do in X. Alright, and
So I've heard.
okay, so
I've heard.
what these are basically doors that you need to find. Basically, the game explains them as, oh yeah, when the nanotech we use to build shit occasionally fucks up and makes these random hallways, and is with doors that that you have to find a key that was randomly generated somewhere else for.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
It really is.
Like, those are the sorts of things you put in manually.
Yep. But here we are. Oh, damn it, it didn't let me keep my boost. Also, oh shit, these things are I don't know if you're gonna do better. You are not. Well,
Hi, Channel. Sorry, I didn't even see you in the chat until just now. Hey, yo. How are you doing, cutie?
Just gonna heal myself real quick.
Open ether circuit.
Glad to know that I just wasted that, because that already did kill
damage. Ellen Drug says, the older you get, the more realistic. Oh yeah, this is a nanomachine construction glitch / typo. Makes sense to you. Yeah.
That's someone who
I mean,
works
I
in computer
can get
science.
that. Very true. Very, very true.
Oh shit, you're
Enemies have been
sick?
exterminated.
Yeah, Timo's been sick for the past few days. It would help if you get more sleep. I mean, I know you've been avoiding that on purpose.
Also, thanks to whoever made the simulator for dropping a fucking Gnosis on me.
True.
Dick.
They're doing a great job over at the simulator team. Not.
Okay, so... Still can't afford scan. Damn. Also, yeah. Right, there's a walk button.
I've tried very hard to get Daniel to get to sleep more, Ellen. It's just... It's not happening.
Sleep is important. Sleep is good.
Sleep is amazing. I love sleep.
And sleep loves you.
So true. Sleep and I cuddle together at night. We get very comfy.
I found a shiny.
Shinies. Yes. Love shinies.
Is there anything else to blow to hell here?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, they said that there was sound. Now you're on fire! And... I have air.
Oh no.
I can't actually hit it to initiate combat.
Oh no. That's not good.
Out of my way, or else.
There's always more to blow up in this game, existentially. So true.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... Right, I can't run without an item.
Ether is tasty. I like ether.
I still have no idea what it is in the context of this game. It's not magic. It's not magic.
It's probably similar to how ether works in Xenoblade 2, to be honest. You know, it's just kind of like an energy source that exists and can like be harnessed.
A British man who tried to play God for it.
That's true. Sleep is fun when your body wants to sleep. This is true, and that's why that's my primary cause of insomnia is when my body doesn't want to sleep. Well, okay, more specifically when my brain doesn't want to sleep, but my body does.
Alright, let's try this.
Yeah, very true, Pizza, very true.
Okay, wow. These things are just taking... Shion's doing jack and shit to these things.
Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Arthur C. Clarke.
Why can't
That is
she
true.
kill you?
Very true. Before his time, that man. Or perhaps perfect for his time.
Well, she's down.
I don't know. I don't know when he was around. Le ouf.
I think they had to take 3 turns in a row to get that off, too.
Youch.
I'm just gonna... Because she needs all the help she can get. I'm just gonna... Get up.
I'm not done yet.
So is it kind of like a weapon triangle type deal, Sab?
fight through this. Well,
Who would have
they're
thought
going to be
that
the primary enemy type for a while, so. Cosmos being the only one being able to damage them doesn't match with what I remember of this game. Like. Yeah, Cosmos and Chaos do more, but everyone else doing jack shit doesn't feel right. Into the box.
Into the box with you.
Let me just check the guide I'm following.
Guides are very nice, especially for older games like this that love to hide things
Oh,
from
yeah.
What's going on?
A brand new network is being created within the Cosmos mainframe.
This is how
We've never
AIs
had
are
a reaction
programmed.
like this before. This is incredible.
Totally.
I've never seen a network so fast.
So true.
Look at it, sir.
We throw
Portions of
the
the
well, the
encephalon map
craziest
are
among us
evolving.
into VR and hope things kind of work out.
Alan, I'm going to engage the target. Make sure you capture all the data.
What? You cannot engage right now. You're tapped into Cosmos perception. It's too unstable.
Alan, I'm the boss of this project, and if I say I'm going to
What do you
engage, I'm
mean,
going to
don't
fucking
worry?
engage.
Gee.
And if you disagree with
True.
this, you can just deal with a salary cut.
Disabling auto safety. Destroy all targets.
I don't like this thing. Ooh, that did even less than nothing.
Do you know what it is that you're sick with, Tano? Do you know if it's
Jesus!
COVID or the flu or
Fuck!
something else? Also, holy heck. That
was
thing
at
took you
full
out
health.
real quick.
And then it just got 3 turns in a row because of course it did. And I don't have another revive. I don't remember this being remotely difficult. Since when did this thing have a counter?
Oof.
I don't want to spend medkits. It's the fucking tutorial.
Well, set. Wait, what's up, Tano? Don't have COVID, but yes, you have voice without me after the sickness. Okay.
Can't even use medkits
But,
because it's killing me
you
faster than
know-
I heal.
You know, Sav might be right. You
That's
might
just
actually
dumb.
get over in the tutorial. Oh no.
I hate all of you.
Oh no. Medica, no!
This never happened.
Oh, this absolutely happened.
This never happened. I will scrub this from the VOD.
Editor, purge the tapes. Insert fake purging tapes meme here. Yeah, that did seem very difficult for a... True, streamer luck strikes again. See, streaming luck works like this. It makes you much better at, like, very highly RNG-based things, like frickin', you know, like gacha and stuff like that. It makes you much worse at actually playing the game, though.
Okay, but I don't play anything with a gacha system.
Oh, no.
I mean, the Woglinde is annoying, but it's not that long. Wait, Woglinde... No, that's the ship we're currently on. Wait, no, this is the door. I don't blow this up. I just walk out. I feel dumb. Well, I tried.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
I don't know what the fate is. Like, this is the only old RPG, aside from Xenogears, I've ever played, so, referencing other RPGs isn't gonna be something I recognize. Okay, so she can hurt these ones fucking fine.
I mean, the old RPGs that I've played are... well, there's Shining Force, and then there's Might and Magic, and that's about it.
Terminated.
So I'm just gonna level grind a bit.
Dragon Age section that takes 10,000 years. Which Dragon Age? Dragon Age Origins?
I've done it once to now.
And I'm guessing that's what it is based on the acronym.
But that was years
Does it cost so hard to play? Oh, jeez. Tannel. I'm really worried about you, Kiri.
All battle systems are go.
You know, this wouldn't be such a problem. It also didn't feel like everything was just curb, was just going out of its way to curb stomp right every opportunity. Fuck off, Sab! This is
Oh, no. Sad. Thank you. It's perfect.
Are they draining my boost? Because I swear I had one thing of boost. Alright, let's... Does Lightning Blast do anything for them? Spell rated.
Lightning Blast!
Well, at least they're being equal opportunity now. Head. Kick in the head. Ah, damn it, they lived. Just throw out another attack because it needs it.
All systems clear.
You know, boost becomes way more important in later game. It's already pretty important now, but in like Xenosaga 3, it's what also fuels your little special attacks that give you bonuses if they get the killing blow.
Mm-hmm.
So you're torn between using boost to actually punch out the enemy before they can get to you, and to fuel Cosmos' machine guns, for example.
Right.
Just gonna apply some medication. Oh, we're almost at scan too. I hope. big guy. However, behind the spawn. Not. Now. Still nothing. Oh, I am so disappointed. What's the point of the barrels if I can't kite anything into them?
Target locked on. Commencing combat mode.
If I can kill this thing easy. I don't know how to feel about the random runes that show up when she shoots things.
I don't know. It's probably just to look cool.
No, that one's down. Oh, thank God I missed. Okay, so that one was highly vulnerable to electricity. I need to scan this shit so I know this shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, machine gun. Machine gun massacre.
All systems.
Well, the issue is, I need to be kiting this thing into the fields as is, Sab. It maybe it changes later, but that one, it has to be actively on my tail for it to have a hope in hell of being of hitting the barrel field. Right. Why do I keep thinking X is select?
I cast minigun. True.
Yeah, that's Cosmos in a nutshell. Alright, so evolve this. Analyze. Does Cosmos have anything? No, because her mode A7 is, way more expensive than Shion's Medica.
Do you really think this is a good idea?
Alright, we'll start with you. Right! I need to equip it! It's kind of dumb.
No.
Well, that thing's dead. I still want that arm thing so much. It looks so cool. Yeah, so this one's vulnerable to being electrocuted in the nads.
Charging. Our blade.
And also to just being stabbed a lot. But I find most things are vulnerable to being stabbed
The
a lot.
enemies have been exterminated.
I'm gonna hit level 3. Okay, this time, I'm gonna remember to equip the damn thing.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, I know, like, I understand it's a strategy that's a bit out there, but... I'm feeling good about it. Heal up Shion, heal up Cosmos. Pop back inside, and then head back out here so I can finally scan those damn things.
Get out of my way, or else...
What is that? I have no idea what you're saying. Is your keyboard working?
Mine?
No, Flutters. I have no idea what Flutters trying to say.
Oh. Good question.
Anyway,
Flutters.
what are you
Oh,
vulnerable
geez.
to? Drone G2?
Flutters being silly.
I don't know what this is abbreviation for. Doesn't really matter either because these things go down like flies.
Yep.
I did not need a double tap. Cool.
Yeah, Twitch be wildin' on that front.
I've played Xenosaga before. Praxis hasn't. I don't know how much. Well,
Yeah, I would prefer to keep it low on the spoilers, but I don't require you to make it spoiler free. I mean, it's up to Medica ultimately. I mean, it's played it before, so.
I'll accommodate Praxis. Like, it's not the most important thing in the world, but maybe don't go ham on stuff like. Well, on stuff like the Testaments.
Yeah.
So this thing has no weakness, but tasing it in the junk somehow caused massive damage. Noted. So the first thing I'm going to do is save.
Saving is good. Nice. 69.
Charging.
Oh, no, sorry. It said it was weakness, so the biological is an enemy type.
My external appearance is down 5.
Hang on, I'm gonna... Alright, let's just check something, because the tech attacks are the ones that tend to have the, set. Lightning Blast is, line... Beam, that's what it's vulnerable to. Beams. Beam!
Beam.
Beam!
Oh, jeez, Ellen. Well, I'm sure I shall see.
Items. Let's throw another med kit. Cosmos is probably fine. You know, Beam is mostly something Cosmos has access. No, you don't. We are going to stroll calmly and peaceably through this wrecked remnant of society. I know everyone in this game, Alan, and I have no idea what you're talking about. I can think of a few people. Blow it up. Blow it up. Save the game.
Blow it all up.
Blow it all to hell.
Yes.
The American way to play an RPG.
American.
Also, wow, we are an hour into this. Like, I know this game has a lot of cutscenes, but wow. Oh, here's hoping we can still finish it out by the end of October.
I'm sure you can do it.
Just because I'd like to still be wearing this costume by the time it ends. Well.
Cosmos, let's go.
Ether. Analyze. You know, so for whatever reason, the game has an enemy log, but it's only for Gnosis.
Very interesting.
Okay, so we can just do slashing.
I always get confused when they like abbreviate the names for damage types and stuff like that. mean, unless it specifically says on your attacks, you know,
Yeah.
what type they are.
So what is Shion at to work with? Alright, let's try lightning. Still shit. Alright, let's try... Slash. Slash.
Charge
Slash.
our blades!
Yeah, remember, like, there's slashing, there's piercing, which mostly belongs to the kid running around with 2 revolvers. Just gonna shoot it.
Great. I collected some good data.
Beta, you don't have to be mean. Let me have my beautiful lie.
Oh gosh, Sab is taking no prisoners tonight. Yeah,
This is normal for him.
you should change your name to Savage Angel Beta. If you're gonna be like this.
Alright, let me just do some quick heals. Yeah, that sounds about right. You know, the weirdest thing was that they recast the entire English dub of the anime.
Huh.
Like,
Interesting.
they didn't even try to get the previous VAs back. Like, one of them is on record saying, "Yeah, no, they apparently did auditions within a couple of miles of where I live, and had I known, I would have gone and tried out for my character." They also recast most of them come Xenosaga 2 because I think they fired the original writers. And then after 2 tanked because it's a terrible game.
Yep.
They brought him back as well as the original actors. Oh, the person who said that? Ziggy's voice actor.
This game is mostly Alan begging Shion to follow space OSHA regulations. True!
Orders, Shion.
True.
Yeah, but you know, he's a maverick, a rebel. And fuck Space Ocean, they're a bunch of communists.
Oh no.
Epcar, is that his voice actor? I'm gonna play 2 anyway, just because otherwise you're not gonna know who Jin is. You're also not gonna know who Doctus is, but that's not because you didn't play 2. That's because the Flash animations never got brought over to the West. Seriously, the fact that a missing year was kept Japanese exclusive, is a really big hurdle to understanding part of what's going on in 3. Well, Beta, the reason it took so fucking long is because they force you to use the stupid, break and launch system they implemented. Because otherwise you won't be dealing enough damage, and they'll be out-damaging you way too fast.
Yeah. I'm glad they got a good system in Xenoblade. Let me just say that much.
Yeah, no, Xenoblade was when they figured it out after presumably looking at an MMO and saying, "This works."
I've come this far, I can't lose
Yep.
now.
Okay, so new plan.
Transmit ink!
This is the new plan.
New plans. Let's go.
Wait, fuck, I still need to scan this thing. Cosmo, shoot in the head. Guard. Okay, so now I'm going to pop out of the eggs. Because I... Why are you so fast, Cosmos? This thing's just gonna hide behind active guard the entire... I'm dumb. Like, I'm glad it's giving me time to sort out my own stupidity, but...
Aren't we all, though?
We can do this all... Yeah, no, if it's... If I'm not actually if it's going to keep doing this until I take a swing at it...
Open ether circuit.
Weakness slashing. No! No, 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 no. It goes off when I scan it?
Oh dear.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, that sounds very not good.
Right, still wrong.
Oh,
Wrong
no.
confirm. Especially because I have to go to the menu using X. Alright, whatever. Get slashed.
Charging. Our blades.
The mech will kick its teeth, and I think Cosmos is going to kick its teeth in. What's with the sword? It's like, I don't know what these abbreviations mean. Whatever, the mecha can take it. Okay, why are you punching Cosmos? Whatever, you're dead.
The
Fall
enemies
over, you
have been
Ultraman reject.
exterminated.
Thank you, and have a good night, Haru.
Yeah, have a good night, Haru. Thank you so much for hopping in and joining us.
But yeah, no, you're way better off in this game once you can just start slapping tech
So
attacks
far, so
onto your
good.
second attack in the combo.
Shift target to real mode. We'll test the Hilbert effect.
What? Chief, you're supposed to follow the program.
Cosmos, activate Hilbert.
Roger. Activating Hilbert effect.
Behold the power of math.
I knew this would happen. Status.
This is bad. Something's wrong in the encephalon. The whole thing could collapse at any moment.
What? What about the chief? Chief, you're in danger. Get out of there now.
Hold
Put him on
on,
mute.
just a little longer.
Chief,
Nerve impulse is in the limbic system. We've got kindling.
that's enough. Shut it down. Pull her out of there now.
Roger. Entering shutdown command. It's been rejected. The chief's overriding us.
Shion is
Can't
a
control
very
it from here.
suicidal type of stupid.
10 seconds to encephalon collapse.
Oh dear.
Damn it!
Shion, what are you doing?
Making sure it dies.
It's up 3.5 hours today? Well, that's better than none, panel. That is slightly better than none.
Let's see if we can keep those numbers growing. Well, you see, Mirai, Vector doesn't give a shit. And now this is a character who looks... I think she's called Nephilim? And she's designed to look like a young version of the character Ellie from Xenogears. Beta, a little?
Chief?
Are we
I mean,
remembering the
I'll
same
take your
events
word
of
for it.
3?
Here's me not knowing anything about any of the other
Thanks.
Xenoblade and Xenogears.
Did I push my luck a
no.
little
Basically,
too far
she
this
was the
time?
female lead of that story.
Like Xenogears and Xenosaga,
Alan?
rather.
You can't
Okay.
keep doing this, Chief.
This is the
thought I was
5th
gonna have a
time
heart
this
attack.
month.
Sorry about that.
True.
But I bet the
So
data's
true.
really good.
The data says you're an idiot.
Besides,
It's so true.
Go drink water,
Is there something else?
Lieutenant. Stay hydrated.
Oh, it's nothing.
Yes, please.
Well, we better get started on that data.
Well, you see, Mirai, she's not being kicked off because she
Today's
runs
our
the
deadline.
place.
So I'm sure they'll be asking for it soon.
Not Vector, but the project.
Attention, please. We are scheduled
On the
to
grounds, her
gate out
boyfriend was
in
running the place,
3
and then he got himself
All hands,
shot.
Please return to your designated areas immediately. Once again, attention, please.
And somehow this led to
We are
Shion
scheduled
running the
to
place. Also, yes, because Shion needs to be around. Ominously. Yeah, no, Beta put it best. However bad Shion is, she's still better than the previous head of project.
That bad, eh?
That bad.
Youch.
Bad enough that I assume one of his dying acts was to put Shion in charge. Like, I like her, but she does not make good decisions.
Yeah. She does. Definitely.
She's just here to build her robot waifu armed with everything, and then ask her how she can feel comfortable taking a life.
I mean, as far as things to do go, I can certainly think of worse.
Do you know the weirdest part of all of this is? Well, is to me? Cosmos is canon to Super Robot Wars.
Oh dear.
All ships, gate out complete.
Shifting main
The OG
engine to
games
stealth mode.
are tied
Maintaining
to various
current speed until
crossovers she
sector
appeared in
withdrawal.
and reference the crossovers she
Exit
appeared
from
in.
current space set at absolute
Oh,
time,
gosh, really?
1300 on the 22nd. 7 hours,
That's
16
amazing.
minutes, and 30 seconds.
It's
to withdraw.
hilarious. They're
Next
called
UMN
Super
column
Robot
in
Wars
7 hours,
OG Saga
36
Endless
minutes.
Frontier, and
All
they were
gate
a
jumps
series
from
of
other
DS
sectors will
RPGs
remain
that
offline until then.
were almost completely on foot. And yeah, no, Cosmos from episode 3 just kind of pops up midway through the first one and brings Shion and another party member with her for the second one. Yeah, no, I agree. Well,
So, we're almost
I agree, Pizza. I would not,
Yes, sir. Our final gate jump is at the
I
next
would not call
column.
Shulk particularly dumb.
We're almost there.
We made it this far, we'll be
Like,
fine.
I'm not going to say he
The
always
odds
made
of
good
contact
decisions,
between columns is
but he made
statistically
reasonable
low.
decisions at the time.
Besides,
What do you
this
think,
asteroid
Brett?
field
Yeah.
we're in is perfect for hiding the fleet from them.
Also, I need to play through Xenoblade 1 again. I don't remember a lot
So
of stuff from it.
Pollyanna thinks those asteroids are going to protect us.
I'm sorry, sir.
a bit
Like, I
testy
remember
today,
the
aren't
main
we,
plot
Commander?
points
Huh? Is
well
something
enough.
wrong?
I remember a lot of the funny memes.
Ever since we
But I forget a lot of the important plot points.
Jumpy, and we still have a ways to go before we hit comm space.
You know, from
I can empathize with the
other than
command.
like the main big stuff that happens at like the end.
Captain, can you debrief us on the current situation?
Well, Charlotte's brother's an idiot who
Our
failed to
original
drive in a
orders
straight
from
line.
the Galaxy Federation were to investigate the vanished
Mhm.
planet and assist the researchers. But ever since we picked up that object, it feels like everything's changed.
It feels like we're suddenly
What exactly is
expendable.
that thing
Well,
anyway?
we're the expendable first
Who
town of
knows?
an RPG, but that's
I
ridiculous,
haven't
right?
heard a thing from the research team. But,
Right?
as I mentioned before,
Right.
apparently they're after the object too. That's unofficial info, of course.
What about the rumor regarding the casualties?
Sorry, I'm not more
retrieval
talkative
process?
tonight. By the way, I don't.
Even if it were true, that's
I'm
none of
just
our
trying to
business.
pay
it's
attention to
fine.
what's
You're
going
gonna be
on.
someone
Research
to
team
bounce
has
off
their
of
own
regardless.
orders to deal with.
Hey.
Oh, and the
The
right
only
wasn't trying to
explicit
jostle
instructions
a
we've
response out of
received
you.
state
It was just kind of
That should any salvageable
trying to
objects
be
exist
in
the area,
character,
their retrieval takes top priority.
knowing that they're inevitably doomed
Top
as the first
priority?
area of an
What does
RPG.
that
But
mean?
Well, but hoping
What
against
it
hope that
means
it won't
is,
happen this time.
over our very lives.
True.
Now, no need to scare them. Those orders merely reflect the importance of this operation to the Galaxy Federation government.
Yeah, no, that's accurate.
Just stay
Well,
sharp
yeah.
and be careful.
Guinan has
makes
a
sense,
decent
sir.
head on his shoulders.
The entire fleet was renovated for this mission.
Albedo
Besides,
goes through
if
several.
there's an emergency, we've got the trump card to fall back on.
Yes.
You'll understand what this
speaking of
means
which,
later.
What's the latest on that situation?
They're scheduled to turn in the A7 reports today.
A7, eh? Only
I
one
wouldn't say
step away
Momo
from
ever does
fully
anything particularly
operational.
stupid over the course of this
About
series.
time, I suppose. Lieutenant, please ask Chief Uzuki to come to the bridge once her data's ready. Ask her to bring all the previous data as well.
Yes, sir.
What trump card? Was he referring to that battle android?
That's right. You didn't know?
Wow, so it's true.
Hey, I heard that project's really behind schedule.
You can't blame them. There were casualties during their last boot-up test 2 years ago. They're being more careful this time.
It's hard to believe they're making
No,
an
they're
android
not.
in this day and age. The only place I've ever seen them is in old space novels.
Well, trump card or not, it's still an experiment. And it ain't like one android's gonna make that much of a difference. The whole project's just a chance for those Vector guys to show off. Someone's outdated hobby, that's all.
I heard that even their commercial models differ greatly between those that have seen action and those that haven't.
They say ignorance is bliss. Looks like they were right.
Commander?
I'm just envious, that's all.
So that's the thing about this setting that's told in the manual.
Mm-hmm.
Android technology has been heavily outdated. What's in service nowadays are sort of semi-biomechanical beings that that externally
Sure.
look more or less identical to humans,
I'll be there
called
in 30
realians.
Realians. That's an interesting name.
They certainly didn't waste any time.
See? I'm usually right about these things.
Chief Uzuki, here's the data you requested. Will that be all?
Thanks.
Yeah, no, they're basic replicants. Eating
This
their
should be good
brains is a
enough.
drug.
I'll take care of the rest.
That also tends to cause stone-like facial cracking. Because the future's kind of fucked up.
Yep. Future's always fucked up.
Chief, do you have a second?
Yes?
The military is expecting actual field data for Cosmos. Is it right for us to keep giving them simulated data like this?
I'm sorry, where the hell are we going to find a
I
field?
must admit, you got me there. But honestly,
Good question. I mean, we're out in space here. I mean, I
What's the
suppose you
field
could try
data
going
going
to
to
the
be?
planet.
We'll just
world forever.
hand Alan a gun and lock him in a room with
Why are you
Cosmos?
so afraid to put her to real work
Yeah,
when
pretty
you
much.
push her so hard in the simulations? I can't wait to see Cosmos up and completely functional. Couldn't you at least try taking her up to Phase 3? That should be no problem for her by now.
Phase 3 in a simulated battle config? Come on. We're not about to wake our little princess for that.
Beta, that's mean and absolutely true.
Here's a summary of Cosmos' main equipment
So
for the
true.
second division. This should help you with the
There's a
guys
reason
upstairs.
people forget she's the protagonist
Thanks.
of the series.
I'm sure it will.
Yeah. I mean, Cosmos far more interesting. And I am doing well. Thank you for asking, Tano.
I'm also doing well. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think any of them understand how testing works. I mean, y'all saw the bugs in the simulation.
Yeah, no, like when everything's working perfectly, you run 5 more tests just to find out what's broken and hiding from you.
True.
All right, so Now I can just run around. I will say I like the Vector uniforms, but that's because I like Shion's design. Like, I like her episode 3 design in a lot, but and thus begins the saga of people telling Shion to slow the fuck down.
True. You darn kids always running around everywhere.
Pick it up during the last experience. Things went definitely. So yeah, no, I can just hop right back into the Encephalon if I remember correctly. Do I have access to my email yet? I do.
Nice, nice. So what do you get from your email in this game? Items,
so
I'm
there's a series
guessing?
of side quests, items, and there's a series of side quests, like you make an investment at one point in the story, and if you make the right one, you get the best payoff later.
Oh, I assume it's
And
at
a
least
very
somewhat
likely side
randomized.
quest to catch a criminal. Alright, equipping eggs, read. Yeah, equipping characters. Yeah. When the game seems difficult. And then, list of I don't have anything besides mail. Also, that weird mascot thing that I think is an AI. Anyway, so you revisit various areas via the save points, and they're treated as a VR construct just like that opening area.
Huh, interesting.
So now I just need to see if I can... Nope, still not. But yeah, no, the UMN is basically what they call the internet. Alan, I need to get back in the game. Damn it, Alan, put me in VR. I need to be with my precious.
Yes, must be with our darling Cosmos.
Also, we're just gonna ignore the part in Xenoblade 2 where she just spontaneously had this pod when she woke up.
Yes, we are gonna ignore that. Mostly because I didn't even know there was a thing when I first saw it.
Yeah, no, like, if you play through a side quest after playing Xenosaga, you will realize that they copy a lot of the camera angles.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me. I mean, they were certainly enjoying the fan service of
All
like
right, see you
having
later.
characters from previous games in that one.
Okay, good luck.
Okay, I haven't walked through Missing Year per se, but I'm familiar with what goes down. I'm also familiar with what goes down in Pied Piper, though I don't know though I haven't read the specific script.
Well, back to work.
And I'm still holding out that we will eventually be able to get our hands on the files for the game. Pied Piper is the mobile game, by the way, Prax.
Ah, okay. Yeah, see, I was totally lost with all that.
Missing Year is flash animation set between 2 and 3 that take place over a year.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Pied Piper takes place 100 years ago. And is really, really rough. I have played Freaks, which was the visual novel.
Okay, when you say 100 years ago, with reference to what?
To the series, well, to where the series is taking place.
To Xenosaga 3?
It's 100 years ago relative to Xenosaga. It's either 100 or 200. A span of time that's a very long time away.
Okay.
From when the series... The Rio's product capable plugin mod... Okay, so what am I getting? Connection Gear products. Okay, so they announced new phones. High-res, sleek, lightweight body. Plan of Ange.
Why are some of the people's backs almost completely nude? Because anime. That's why.
I don't think they're completely nude. I just think that these, that they shouldn't have chosen flesh tone for the sweaters.
Yeah. I think that's it.
God damn it, Shion, you don't work for this company just you just so you can show off your the new tech, just so you can get freebies early. You know, I like how the outfits look. They just probably could have been better if they were more distinct. Also, Shion, don't you have somewhere to be? Also, the internet is also how they do faster than light here. Don't think about it too hard. I only vaguely remember Pellegrini. Information source uses a large centralized network system. Agent like AI called Perkers to navigate us around the giant network called the UMN. That's right. Thank you for explaining things everyone knows. I know how email works. Damn it, Bunny. Yeah, no, I mentioned, Splitty, nobody remembers Shion exists. It's a shame, because she's cute. I'd like it if more people did art of her.
Yeah.
The only reason I didn't dress as Shion is because Cosmos is more fitting.
Yep.
Oh, I talk about Albedo all the time, just in the grounds of how he introduced himself in the best possible way at every opportunity.
What? Train?
Sounds good to me. I enjoy people who can make a good introduction.
Hurry up and get back to work.
I wonder if that's because I suck at it.
See how he always changes the
I
subject.
don't know, you made a pretty good introduction
What
to me.
was that? Togashi?
Nothing at all.
Togashi.
You're just hearing things.
I think you're pronouncing that wrong, Alan. On the other hand, his name is Buzzcut.
Swear.
Now and forever.
What's up? Still not convinced?
Oh, no, it's not that. It's just...
I know how you feel, but you saw what happened just now. Even the chief is cautious sometimes. Besides... Oh, that's right. You just transferred in a month ago, right? I guess you couldn't have known.
You mean
Well,
the
of course the
accident from 2
AI
years ago?
art generators will gravitate towards
I've heard
Cosmos.
about it.
It also doesn't
But I
help
don't
that
know
she's
any
on the
details.
cover of every game.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And let's be real here. Cosmos is hot.
Oh, man, not again.
This is true.
Oh,
Perfect.
You're not wrong, Tannel. You're not wrong.
Why don't you ask her out while
I
you're
mean,
at it?
I can't see it just because I can see
We
the
can handle this by
separation.
ourselves.
This is your big chance.
Jesus.
well. I told you guys, it's not like that. Crying out loud.
I'm gay, you assholes!
Yeah, really.
Anyway.
Okay,
I
let's be
better
real.
get this to her.
Good luck.
There's no way he's not gay.
Yeah,
We see that way he's walking.
you can tell from the way I do my work.
Jeez. They just don't know when to quit.
So true.
It's not like I don't want to. I just can't.
I understand we're all 3D models in a game. I have no genitals.
True. They haven't been modeled. This isn't that type of game.
No. Like, they come very close in 3.
Oh dear.
We see Shion immediately after sex. Well, not immediately.
Oh my.
Like a minute after wearing her boyfriend's shirt.
You're slacking off.
Very nice.
And you. And you.
Behold,
A bunch of slackers. Yeah.
Van Damme.
Listen up. You lazy bums are the cause of that accident. You're not getting any time to confess your sins, though. Why not? Because I'm not giving it to you. If you got time to be sorry, you got time to get your ass in gear. If you got time to think...
Like, he's just straight up... His design was just straight up ripped from a Xenogears character. But his personality is Xenoblade 1 fandom through and through.
Ayo. Wait, there's a Vandam in Xenoblade 1? Frick.
Yeah, well, Vanguard, Colonel Vanguard.
Boy, I guess not every time.
Right.
Right, the guy who was introduced just fucking decking a Colony 9 soldier.
Colonel Squaretash, I believe.
Yes.
That frickin' mustache. It's wild.
Oh my god, he does look like Surgeon Hatred.
Boob window, the quintessential female wardrobe choice. Yeah. Yeah. The video games, they do enjoy the booba window.
They do.
You're still here, huh?
Meet the previous head of development.
Work won't get you very far.
You know, I think I'm like one of the few VTubers without a boob window. Which is funny, because I'm one of the looter ones out there.
You are.
What are you doing here so late, Kevin?
I almost said too much.
You'd better get some sleep. We've got an early morning ahead.
Here, this is for you.
Huh? Oh, thank you.
Warm mud. That is because, Tanel, you understand the finer things in life.
This is true. A man of culture.
To tell you the truth, I haven't been able to sleep lately.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
Something's
Ziggy
been
has
on
the
my mind.
strongest boob window in the game.
On your mind?
Tomorrow, she's finally going to wake up. I'm looking forward to seeing her come to life, but I have no idea what to say to her when she wakes up.
Hi, Cosmos. I'm Dad.
I'm just being weird, huh?
Oh gosh. Why?
Are you the reason I have a boob cannon? Yes.
Why don't you just say, "Good morning, Cosmos"?
Good morning.
Yeah, that's a good way of going about it.
Well, that's what you say to someone when they wake up, right?
Well, I normally say... Well, what I normally say to my roommate is...
Yeah, I guess.
Actually, no, I'm never around when he wakes up.
Thanks. I think I can finally get some sleep
He
now.
wakes up at 4.
Glad
He's
to
gone
help,
by the
sir.
time I wake up.
Damn.
Okay, so, yeah, Cosmos. In fairness, the design for the Boob Cannon 3 was already done by by this point in the timeline.
Good night.
It was just
gosh.
it just wasn't implemented. Hi, Cosmos. I'm dead now. Flop.
Everybody's so eager to see her.
So true. He died of a heart attack from talking to a pretty girl.
Okay, I don't understand why that would be your first thought in mind, but I am okay with that being your first thought in mind, Ellen. Elon?
Sure.
And I imagine that's a very interesting thing to feel like. Hi, Nephilim.
Oh no. Ah, yes, Velvet very much. Okay, for the record, Velvet is an amazing character. As a big fan of Tales of Berseria, she is incredibly well written. Heck, the entire cast are all freaking amazing. I love that game so
Oh,
much.
hey, Calm Thrill. Welcome. Welcome.
Yes.
Anyway, Cheon has killed the budget and is now in a graveyard.
So true.
So, this is how I got the best gravestone ever. Bye. I mean,
oh dear.
I'm not sure if I'd call the archetype a pretty girl at that point.
Fair enough, pizza. Fair enough.
Yep. But yeah, no, expect this weird kind of symbolic fuckery for a while before you find out what the hell's going on.
Look out!
Yeah, I do indeed feel rather lost by a lot of this stuff.
It'll make sense when you see it all, but it's really hard to explain.
Only authorized personnel are allowed up here. I've had 3 people vanish on me already.
Yeah, no, that exact phrase should tell you what would happen if you touched the thing.
Like you around.
I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
kick him in the dick.
Okay, what's with the big purple X on his face?
On this ship.
It was a mark of shame on the character that...
Oh gosh!
It was a mark of shame on the Xenogears character. He was a dumbass whose thought process with, "There's fast, evasive targets coming at us. Let's take the cannon that takes a whole 3 rounds of combat to rotate and try and shoot it down."
Oh no!
And then after he loses everything, he comes at you in a tank.
Amazing.
So suffice to say, he deserved the mark of shame, and just kind of carried over to this guy's design.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you in the orange. Okay, you can have my email address, but the moment you send a dick pic, you're getting blocked.
Oh no. No dick pics, please.
They are only for they are only to be received from people you trust and care about. That's a good question, Mirai. Oh wait, I can totally get back to the simulator. Fuck, yeah, no. Oh, yeah, fuck the fact that I have a meeting. I can go punch more Gnosis. Well, who the hell are you? I'm just trying to get... You don't even have a name, buddy.
Dang it, pizza, this is perfect.
I'm going to need to watch that later, but... Just because if I watch it now, the audio will carry on to the stream. Okay, so I can't actually get back to the lab yet. I can get back to it eventually, because it's definitely a revisitable area. Okay, so head east, talk to the guy in the corner. Head northeast, watch the scene. Oh, don't worry, Tenel. It's not your job to be entertaining. It's our job to be entertaining.
So true, Egg. What is Reddit?
I need to watch this when I'm off stream. I don't know what it is, but you clearly find it hilarious.
Oh, jeez, this is amazing.
Okay, and that thing's just ripped straight from Alien.
I'm not even halfway through. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay.
I have a game facts thing pulled up because I'm not doing that without. You sent it to me before, but Splitty, if I watched every video you sent me, I would never get anything done.
What do you mean, Alan?
True.
Don't act so surprised.
You send a lot.
Didn't you forget something important?
I mean, it is a miserable pile of secrets.
You know,
that's why I barely use it.
It's wandering around in a daze like that.
Yeah. Sorry.
I only used Reddit, like, if it's the place to go to for information about a video game, and that's about it.
Are you alright?
Wait, when you say you want it to be your job, Tenel, do you mean you want it to be your job to entertain people while others are streaming, or do you want to be a streamer yourself?
Tanner wants to be a streamer himself. Well, maybe not necessarily a streamer, but a content creator. They've been in my streams a while, and I've been talking with them about stuff.
I recommend finding someone to lean against. It's why Praxis is here. Because I could not do this on my own.
Aw. I'm just happy to share the things you enjoy with you.
Thanks for stepping in
And
there.
That means a lot.
No, I should have spoken
Yeah,
to the new guy earlier. So,
I hope that it brings me in like it has with you.
if you would
He's up
try
with
to
that
understand
walk.
their feelings more. I know everyone's still a little about Cosmos. but
Which
they're
one of them?
putting their hearts and souls into this project.
Shion.
The gamer slouch or the weird hip wiggle?
The weird hip wiggle. Like, I get the gamer slouch. That's how I walk.
I know
Yeah.
that.
Wait, there was an official strategy
It's
guide?
just that
Yeah, no, I'm just going through the game facts thing on my phone.
Chief.
Still, nice to know that that's
I mean,
on
I'm not-
archive.org.
Huh?
Just
I'm
gonna...
not surprised. They're
I see.
yo.
You're... Sorry. That's not quite it.
Let me just pull everything back
Forget
up
about
again.
it. It's nothing. Let's just hurry
Oh
up and
gosh,
get Cosmos
I
moving.
remember when games had strategy guides. Those were the days.
I'm still
More
trying...
Realian maintenance?
There's so much
They
story
really
info that
should
tends
stop
to only
calling
be
you all
grabbed
the
from
time.
strategy guides too.
Technically, it's a
Or like
violation
they're
of
built on early
regulations for you to
versions
deal
of
with
games,
other
so
divisions.
well, so there's stuff that just doesn't
Besides,
exist.
aren't they expecting
And
you
you
on the
only
bridge?
know about it because of the strategy guide, and I
Don't
find that
worry about
fascinating.
it. I don't want to brush them
Sorry.
off.
That's
Fascinating.
awesome.
On the way, and I've
That's
got
really
some
cool,
time.
actually.
See ya.
I mean, Splitty, it's Death Battle. I'm pretty sure they just flip the coin at this point and justify it after the
Forgot
fact.
to ask her out after work.
Well, I mean, floaters, they don't make guides nowadays because all the info is going to be free on the internet in a day. You, lady, the explosive barrel. Why won't this thing work properly? No, stand back. I'm going to shoot it. Okay, fine. Have your broken barrel. You.
Final Fantasy IX infuriatingly told you to go online to find out stuff that is no longer hosted online.
There's a
Oh
good chance-
no!
Wait, I have Final Fantasy IX. Well,
Oh,
you see,
dear.
Floaters, there's these magical things called printers.
This is true. Still, it's hard to like. Well, it may or may not be hard. I don't know. I just don't know what the material like exactly is. But
true.
like to get the right papers and bindings to make it like actually be like the OG strategy books, you know?
I mean, I don't want that because, like, my strategy books fell the fuck apart within a year or two. My Leaf Green is held together by hot glue and prayer.
Well, if you take good care of them, they can last a little longer.
That was 10. Not
You know,
even
thinking
10.
back now. Oh gosh, what's the last game I got a strategy guide for? Probably Skyrim, and I think I barely used it. I think that's like the last game I got
Alright, so...
a strategy guide for. So 2011. Well, 2012 for me because of extenuating circumstances. Long story, don't worry about it.
Alright, I'll believe you. My last strategy guide was Xenoblade X. That one's still intact because, it's a textbook.
Oh, jeez.
It's a thick-ass textbook that came with a screen cleaner. And even then, it barely touches on anything in depth. Because that is the level of shit there is to do with Xenoblade X.
Okay, I'm curious now. I'm gonna see if I can find a picture of it online to see how thick it is. Oh my. Oh, yep, bonus microfiber screen cleaner.
All I wanted was an affinity chart guide, or failing that, a list of enemy attacks.
Oh gosh.
I didn't get either. Fuck it, sure. Like I got it. I got important meetings to get to, but no reason not to nap. What are they gonna
I
do?
will be so
fire me?
happy if they bring Xenoblade X over onto the Switch.
I still think they're gonna do it on whatever console comes next. Just because
Could be.
I feel like they want to wait until they get the X sequel out. Alright, so thank you, Miyuki. How you doing? Thanks for the MWS. thank you for the MWS data from the tests we ran alongside Cosmos. I moved one step forward with my magnificent plan thanks to you. Now the only thing I need is a real test! So, I have sent you a real MWS. It should reach you soon. If the Gnosis attack now, they're so dead. Doing these test rides a bit of aerobic exercise and may even have some weight loss effects. So it's like you're killing two birds with one stone. What did you say about me, bitch?
Oh dear. I
Did
think
she just call me
they called you
fat?
I think they did.
That bitch! Miyuki, you're supposed to be my best friend. No, go back to the part where she implied you were fat.
Yeah, come on, Shion. Stand up for yourself.
Like, you already push Alan around. You should have no problem pushing the rest of your crew around. I don't know how to respond to that, Tanel. What do you mean I won't be able to get this way?
Oh, god damn it, Tanel. Oh, that's so bad.
This gate is currently sealed. Please use an alternate gate. Hey, you, I'm operating the heavy
That's so
machinery.
bad, it's
Hi.
perfect.
This old crane acting... It might throw its entire load.
And funny thing, if you think about it, it's also kind of true because there's like projector docks for the Switch. And, you know, if you use that, it makes a lot of light.
You know, Beta, that's a good question, because Miyuki's on this ship when the Gnosis attack. Wait, we haven't gotten to that yet. Suffice to say, it is incredibly unlikely that she should be able to get off this ship. It's entirely possible Miyuki is Udo.
I still don't even know who Miyuki is, actually, so...
She's Shion's best friend, the one who made her weapon. She was in the room, though Alan was stealing most of the spotlight.
Yeah, okay.
Togashi
was she...
said that? What did they do, just eject the room?
Hello, you rang?
But I think she's a blonde... Well, she's blonde in a red uniform.
My apologies, Miss Uzuki. It seems we're constantly...
I remember a girl in a red uniform. I think she had
No
black
problem,
hair, though.
Lieutenant.
So probably
I
not
want
her.
everyone to be healthy and happy too, after all. So, what's the problem today?
Well, I'm trying to teach them some new battle algorithms to better reflect the
So
unit's
these are
real world.
Realians.
But the integration is not going very smoothly.
Flutters.
You're right. He's rejecting the data. Let's see.
I will stream Custom Robo after this. But yes, I want to. Okay, Tanel, I'm sorry. This is just a game that you need to start memorizing names, but it doesn't help that I'm throwing out names that aren't going to be relevant until much later.
Yeah. All you really need to know right now is Shion and Cosmos, pretty much. At least that's all I know.
All right.
For real. And maybe Miyuki, maybe? Oh, jeez.
But yeah, no, trust me. This is a series that's confusing, and if you ask me to explain it to you, I would need 3 whiteboards, and I would do a pretty shit job.
Yeah. I'll say this. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 does a pretty good job of making, like, non-playable characters that actually matter be memorable.
Yeah, like, Miyuki's memorable because she makes your weapon. Alan's memorable because he's just about always there. Like, there's definitely memorable NPCs in this game. It's just... This isn't Xenoblade where every NPC has a name.
True. Also, do they? I think there are NPCs without names in Xenoblade.
Yeah, but I don't think you can talk to them.
Yeah, well, there's a lot that you can't talk to, but I'm pretty sure there's also some without names that you can talk to.
Napon 12.
Alan gets a crossbow, which rules. Nice.
Yeah, but he's a temp party member in 3, and I wish he stuck around longer.
30% technobabble, 60% Christian mythology babble, 10% actual dialogue. Oh dear. Yeah.
You have to make their self-preservation.
Seems about right.
Wonderful. I love mass-produced soldiers that you have to teach self-preservation to. So, what the fuck am I doing now? Do I just leave?
Yes, we know you're weird, Tano.
I just assume everyone is.
But being weird is a good thing. Being weird is a good thing, frankly. Imagine being normal. That sounds so incredibly boring.
It sounds boring. On the other hand, I don't think you care that you're boring.
You know, I'm really impressed. Providing Realian psych support on top of developing Cosmos? I hear even specialized counselors have a hard time...
Oh, I'm just making the most of what my mentor taught me. I'm glad I could be of help.
I read that as mother, and I was wondering what
Besides,
the fuck?
I always wanted to work in the 3rd Division. Actually, I'm thinking about requesting a transfer once my current work's finished.
Like,
but Vector's first R&D division has the best researchers in the organization.
Yeah, but once I made a murder bot with tints, what's the point?
Are you sure that you want to transfer?
True.
Oh,
I need to start working on something else, because otherwise it'll all be downhill from there.
Asking, how did you get assigned to the 1st
So
division?
true.
There must have been a mistake.
You mean the brother you've cut off?
Who knows? Maybe they're right.
Maybe they are, Shion. Maybe they are.
Besides,
that's the only family you fucking have.
I want to learn so much more about them.
What's learning about them going to do for
Chaos Xeno Saga?
Lieutenant Virgil.
Jeez.
I want to see him fight Sans Undertale now.
Oh, jeez. See, here's the thing. I like Jin, but he pissed me off so much during my last stream.
No, Xenosaga Jin, not Xeno 2 Jin.
I don't care. I'm so mad at Jin.
I can't
get I'll be right back.
out of my system.
Oh, sorry.
My roommate was also mad at Jin, but almost entirely because on the grounds of that fucker stole my kill on Skypope.
True, so true. Yeah. So I need to be right back. I gotta figure out something to eat for dinner.
All right. Once you got that figured out, I'll resume the cutscene because this guy's kind of important to know that he's creepy as fuck.
Oh well. If this is important, I will stick around for a bit then.
Okay.
Can't you smell it?
Let me know when there's a good time to head out, and I'll do that.
It makes me sick to my stomach.
He looks like a melted
very
candle.
creepy. Yup.
That's enough. You got your orders from the Lieutenant Commander, didn't you? One of the goals of this operation is to enhance combat support between the eggs and the new model Realians. And yet you're...
Support? Huh. In a battle against them? The last thing I want to worry about is supporting a bunch of untested, weapons-grade Realians.
Also, he's racist.
Excuse me, but
Surprise
these
me.
people are highly qualified soldiers.
Creepy people often are.
You're treating equipment like people?
Oh, you really shouldn't say things like that. These people have the same intellect and emotions as us.
Like,
And the Miltia
I
Charter
understand
clearly spelled out
why
the basic human rights
he's
of Realians
traumatized
when it
to the
was
degree that
ratified in
that this happened. It's just
4763.
that doesn't get explained till 3, and
What a
even
load
then
of
he's
crap.
kind of still a
Get
prick.
off your soapbox. You act noble and preach about humanity, but in the end, they're just equipment as far as your company's concerned. Or maybe more like merchandise.
We don't treat
The
them
ugly thing
anything
for
like
he
equipment
evil
or
symbolism.
merchandise.
Just for that,
Then why do you
I'm gonna make a video
categorize them
game
as
where all the playable
weapons-grade
characters are ugly
Realians?
and all the villains are
How much
hot.
more evidence do you need than that? Whatever you care
I'm
to call
positive that's
them,
JRPG
they're
already.
nothing but tools of warfare.
Probably.
Besides, I know your little secret. You guys have an emergency override code to control them, don't you?
Oh yeah, no, he is totally right about Vector. In fairness, that's because Vector's higher ups are also pricks.
It is
Yep.
as you say, sir.
And Yeah, no, Shion.
We are manufactured as merchandise and raised accordingly. However, I take great pride in what I do now. And this pride was not forced upon me. It is of my own free will.
Splitty says Gears of War. I guess that counts.
Free will, huh?
Fair enough.
Well, good for you.
I wouldn't say the protagonist in Gears of War is ugly per se,
Time will
though.
come soon enough when you'll realize what's going on.
Yes, you have to now. Good work.
This tale is very chaotic. Always is.
Oh yeah, I figured that was the reason why the lip sync was what was off, just because.
DME addict?
DME is the fluid in Realian's brains, by the way, and it's usually linked to that kind of scarring. Anyway, I'm just gonna read up on the walkthrough a bit, so feel free to let's go figure out dinner.
Will do. I'll be right back.
All right. What else do we gotta do? Right. Actually, getting all the emails is annoying. Because, so I go through here.
My apologies, Ms. Uzuki.
Splitty, I can't watch the video because it'll come on over the stream. It just grabs all my desktop audio.
He wasn't always like that. But then something.
Also, I didn't realize this would trigger a cutscene.
Is he an old acquaintance?
I'm just trying to get an email.
We were classmates at the military academy, and I've been stuck with him since then. It was Milsha.
I see. So, that's why.
Yeah, I can still hear when I step away, by the way.
And again, anyone planning to join the 3rd Division would know.
Okay, so you're hearing the whole thing of, oh yeah, he wasn't always a bastard.
Huh?
Yep.
Of course, no one's allowed to go there anymore.
We don't go to Milsha anymore.
My family moved to 2nd Milsha when they transferred the capital after the war. And my brother still lives there alone.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring back painful
I'm sorry, you
memories.
keep saying your family moved like there was
all
anyone
right.
alive besides your brother
After
to
all,
move.
it's something we must never forget about. For our sake and theirs as well.
Space 9/11. Oh, that's a good one.
Oh no!
Accurate
I
too.
had to report to the bridge. Sorry, I'll come back to check on them later. Bye.
It's true, Tiano. You really do. Mostly the sleep deprivation as of last stream, though.
I just want you to be safe.
Yeah. Okay, if I do this, I'll probably have to pay more attention to the cooking than to the stream.
Yeah, that's fine. You do you. I understand. What you cooking, by the way? So it says, okay, so I go north, and then I go directly south, and I should get an email.
I was gonna make some pasta, but problem is I don't have a good... I mean, I guess I could watch it on my laptop and just, like, bring it into the kitchen with me or something.
So this was the weird fucking thing, because, like, some of the emails are optional, and you have to go out of your way to get them. Okay, so what do we got this time? I am Anj Rapa, Vector Ernest. We are tracking an intruder who's hacked in... Always demonstrates the same materia. Connects parallel. We're looking for the intruder in the mainframe. And they're trying to make an AI.
Yeah, so just so you know, I'm still here even if I'm not talking, because I've got my phone to watch the stream on.
No, but I don't want to put foreign audio on the stream because... I don't know, I just don't. Alright, so... I just gotta send a reply, if I remember correctly. Yeah, see, this is why I'm hanging out... Not hanging out. I'm hanging out with friends. This is why I have a walkthrough next to me. And I wish I had hand tracking, or actually a model still, because of the amount of gesticulating and pointing I'm doing. I feel it needs to be seen. Alright, so I'm just going to give it a reply. And yes, I will help you. Alright, so what other emails do we got going? And follow the linear path. Ah, that's a tough one, because I don't remember all the mechs from this game. Like, fuck, I don't even remember the mechs from the, from the other two. Okay, then this guy's just gonna not talk to me. Jerk. Well, on to the minigame. Oh god. Yeah, I don't remember any of the ES names, to be honest. Like, I remember the ES Dina, and I think one of them was called Dan. I don't remember which one's which. No, I remember the Dina was Cosmos's, but beyond that. And, like, they're all cool, but it's hard to pick a favorite because none of them really stood out that much to me. Characters-wise, Momo's fucking adorable. And the fact that that in 3, some of her bonus tech attacks are just copies of Ziggy's are the best thing ever.
Alright, I'm back. I ended up having to change things up a little bit, because every single dish in the house is always in use, perpetually.
Oh, I know that feeling. We run out of bowls here every other day.
Yes. So, that being the case, I'm making pasta still, but a different pasta. So, it's going to be made in the oven instead of on the stovetop.
Well, yes, Momo has killed and will kill again. Momo knocked Cosmos out with a fucking frying pan once.
Yo.
It was in the it was in the visual novel. Anyway, I am currently talking with Mr. Driller, who is almost certainly insane. But yeah, no, this is a minigame that pops up later. Like, Xenosaga 1 is loaded with minigames. This thing has an entire TCG hidden in it. And it's kind of sad that the next two don't really have this.
Okay, yep, that is indeed in the video, Pizza. Oh,
I'm
dear.
going to watch this afterwards, and then I'm going to send Pizza an audio clip of me laughing. Assuming I can fit that in Discord.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, no, like, I played the hell out of Xenocard because it was fun. But mostly in terms of minigames, I just went to the casino because it's really good for money making if you know what you're doing. Alright, so I was only half paying attention. Let's see if I remember what the... There we go. So yeah, no, there's an entire minigame section dedicated to this where the goal is to pick up prizes. By trashing through the drill just right. Wow, this thing moves faster than I remember. In fairness, Hackox was... It was an interesting game. I wasn't very good at it. Hackox was the minigame of 3, by the way.
Okay. I will take your word for it.
It was about... Like, there was just an arcade cabinet on the ship, and one of the character's strongest weapons was locked behind the final level.
It reminds me about how all of the best stuff for Poppy Cutie Pie was until the patch that brought in New Game Plus, locked behind frickin' Tiger.
The difference is, Hackox is actually an interesting puzzle game.
I like puzzle games. Puzzle games are cool. Tiger, not the biggest fan of. On its own, if it weren't linked to anything else, it could be fun for like a little bit, maybe. If they called easy mode normal mode and called normal mode hard mode. Because let's be real, taking damage from bumping into the platforms, that is hard mode. Yes.
Was bullshit.
Fortunately, I never played before they added in easy mode. However, I didn't know that was what the difference was until a while later.
Like, Xenoblade 2 on release was fun, but it wasn't great. Like, can you imagine having to stop and manually pull up the map?
Oh god, did it not let you use X to bring it up? Oh no.
No, that was added in the first update.
Oh no.
What's my email? Starting database service.
Hackox is 2-player AEO.
It is?
That's cool.
Okay then. If I remember correctly, it was all about holding down buttons as blocks kind of traveled around an area, automatically traveled around an area to adjust where they were moving.
Yep.
By adjusting the area they were moving in. The worst weapon to the worst ultimate weapon to get the hold of was Ziggy's, just because you needed 100. I think they were called Gnosis nails, but they only drop from enemies in one of the last areas in the game, and they only spawn in one specific area, and there were only 3 in that area at a time. Oh, well. Have fun, Flutters. See you later.
Yeah, see you later, Flutters. Thanks for hopping in.
The love.
Yes. All the love.
I didn't get Ziggy's final weapon in 2017. Of course, I didn't actually have Xenosaga 3 until 2017. But yeah, no, it's...
I'll be right back. I'm just going to check on the oven real quick.
Go ahead. What kind of pasta are you making? Why did Space Wikipedia limiting me in what I can know? Damn you, Space Wikipedia. Alright, so I just continue on.
Yeah, oven's still preheating. I don't know. I kind of want to just like put it in and set the timer for like for the higher end of the time range and just leave it at that. And then start a timer on my phone. Yeah, I am making 5 cheese bacon mac and cheese.
Oh, so Gnosis now is the name of the weapon. Oh, bacon mac, that sounds freaking delicious.
Yep, it's quite tasty.
I have some in the whatchamdingus. If I hadn't already gotten mac and cheese from Noodles and Company earlier tonight, I'd go make some after this. Yeah, I'm just gonna pour myself some more water.
Alright, yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in and set the timer. Like, it might not quite be at temperature yet, but it'll be there really soon.
Shion, no one on the ship seems to give you any respect except Alan. And even then, he's kind of sick of your shit. I'm going to save and get the fuck out of this room. I go everywhere, Alan. I do think I need to slow down the mouth flaps on my GIF. What do you guys think? Too fast? Because, like, I got the blinking right, and it would... I got all of tomorrow to figure out how to get the map flap working because I'm continuing this Wednesday! Yes! Uh-huh. What's in here? Why not? You bore me. Let me go through your shit. I wasn't even trying for an email. I am so happy to know that you found my Twitch channel through this. And I am glad I remembered to change the tag. But, yeah, no, the goal is to run through all of this over the course of, of October. What do you mean to know? Like, I don't know, I found the addition to the Wikipedia crack pretty funny. This isn't even really a side quest. This is just, if you want a kick-ass weapon for Cosmos late in the game, reply to it. I read your secret email. This seems actually out of character compared to Shion just taking offense. I mean... my email doesn't really have an alarm. That means a lot to me, Tanel, and I'm glad that, well, that bore fruit. So, why is Shion's quarters marked on the map? I'm not the only one who thinks that makes no sense, right? Welcome, welcome, Weiss. Okay, this just looks like another map, but no, that's just random detailing. Wait, no. Did they have to make it for, or was this just placed as, here be dragons? Alright, so, first door on the left, save the game.
Alright, I'm back.
Hey, let me just check my emails. No, it was data. Sorry, I'm just trying to get through the guide and remember, did I get this email? Did I get this email? Anyway, it turns out Shion's quarters are the only thing, or the only room that's actually marked on the map.
Interesting. Wonder why that's the only one.
Well, Aylin's theory, I have no idea how to pronounce your name, and I apologize for that, but, Shion gets lost that fucking often. Beta's, everyone wants to pay her a late night visit.
Ayo.
Which, I don't know if I buy it. If only because this is a woman who has the social skills of a brick. Painfully blunt. You mean your hobby of investigating all doors on the ship? Like we weren't just doing that.
True.
That's late? Early? I have no idea, Tanel. I have no idea if that's late or early. You know, the Nano Machine Core is still a black box, just like when it was first developed, and we've just been using it with no clue how or why this thing works. Because we are all a bunch of suicidal idiots, and think that something that randomly makes hallways on spaceships isn't a bad idea.
Oh, okay. So I've been getting it wrong, Aylin. I'll try my best to get it right from now on.
Beta's right on that. Shion is not the brightest bulb, but yeah, she saw it. So this guy just has a random file of every unopened magic door. Just gonna add this. Right, there's not a camera control in this. Read email.
Oh, jeez.
Namco released... Right, I forgot that some of the emails are just ads. GunCon 2 compatible.
That's amazing. Very immersive.
Do you know what the best part is? I remember now. One of them isn't even just an ad. One of them's just fucking Kazuya from Tekken sending his best buddy Shion an update about how he's gonna kick the shit out of his son.
That is amazing.
Yeah. Do you know what the best part is? Thanks to Namco Cross Capcom, the two have actually met. I mean, their general reaction was kill the devil spawn, but on the grounds that Kazuya was not a recruitable character, he was a recurring boss. So we got the saving file. The Northwest.
I too enjoy video games. Video game. Thank you for pointing that out.
Indeed. All right, so now I just go northwest. At which point the game will do something stupid that's still kind of necessary for later in the for a sequence coming up. We might go over the 3 hours I planned, just because I'd like to at least get to the Gnosis attack. We're gonna play tag. Do I get a say in this? Not particularly.
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh my god.
Which one? There's a lot of there's a couple of fire ones in the chat right now.
Okay. So, oh jeez. All I'll say is this. Don't look up Metal Face's Japanese name.
Oh, I already know what it is.
Ah.
Wait, can I not outrun these dickheads? I thought I was able to. Well, we're doing this again, because if I can't outrun them, I can't outrun the Gnosis. Okay, so I'm just going to get to that without getting caught. Do I not have a run button? Nope. Just keep running, just keep running. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Oh, come on. I touched. Do I have to manually select it? Why are you talking about what, Splitty?
No.
But you know, I need to beat them. Get my item because we'll get the med kit they've been holding out on me with.
Well, Daniel, the problem with you is just that you don't sleep, like, at all.
We worry.
Yes.
Damn it. Do I not have a run button? But I don't remember this being this hard. I should just be able to loop around and lose them. This never happened.
But it did.
I hate how applicable Tanel's latest thing in the chat is. Okay, seriously, how are they getting faster?
They clearly run a little bit quicker than you, or they run at the exact same speed as you.
No,
and then
that's not what I'm getting at. What I'm getting at is they're catching me sooner and sooner each time. And I want that med kit.
yeah, they're running exactly as fast as you, but the thing is, they turn on a much tighter axis. Oh, geez.
Seriously, what the hell? Like, a couple rounds ago, I couldn't even see him by the time I made it to the box thing. And I can't take corners tighter than that. I'm going to do this as many times as I need to.
Do it.
Hey, can someone please check? Do I have a run button?
This is true. I do have to deal with you and your uncuteness crusade. But you keep insisting on trying to revive.
Okay, so this time I made it.
Nani?
But previously, when I made it all the way down here, it didn't count? The hell?
Okay, I'm gonna blame janky event triggers for that one.
So I guess I had to start moving before I even had the chance to move.
But yeah, if you want a quick little taste of what Tano's like when he's on my streams, all I have to do is say this: Tano, you're a cutie.
I mean, I already have one of those. His name is Splitty, and he's fucking adorable.
Aww. Tano, the Chaos Crusade has been abolished. It is not coming back. Go home, take some rest. Chaos Crusade is gone. Or the Uncuteness Crusade, rather. Chaos Crusade is fine.
Splitty.
Dang it, Splitty. Oh, amazing.
Joke's on you, Splitty. I never got on a horse.
I did fall off a horse once.
You okay?
Yep. See, this is what I have to deal with. But Tannel, how can you have an uncuteness crusade when you're so cute?
Hey, you! Get away from there! Don't touch that console! No! Let me hit the button.
I want to press the button.
This
There's
is
a
an
big
emergency
green
act, so there's
flashing
no airlock.
button.
Everything will get sucked out if you open this to space, so please, stay away from it just to be safe. I see.
Yo.
Damn it, let me kill us all!
Hello, Zipmaster.
Oh, Zipmaster in your chat?
He is in our Discord chat.
Right, I can't actively monitor that.
I'm just watching, so I'm muting myself.
Oh, well, welcome to the stream, Zip.
Yeah, we're actually live on Medica's Twitch channel right now if you want to come watch there.
Just gonna... Oh, right, I need to head north. I'm stupid. You know, I'd like to at least get to the Nosa attack. We can deal with that, Wednesday. Assuming you're still up for it, Prax.
Yep. Should be just fine for it.
Is it
Also,
weird
just
that I
so-
kind of expect Tannel and Splitty to form an alliance at this point?
They probably will. Zip, just so you know, you are showing up as your little PNG on Medica's stream. Medica, do you want to just add me as a single thing on there if Zip is going to be watching? Oh, no, I guess he left. Here, I'll go in and send him a link to.
Okay, so we have
Send him a
Caps
link
Corp
to the
Tech.
stream.
We just have Caps Corp Tech entirely, apparently. And he splits in the chat. Alright, so... I don't know how much cash I have. But what I want are escape packs. Let's grab a revive. You did, apparently. You did, Aelin. That's apparently,
Oh dear! Now we've got Tannel all excited.
Yeah, that's my fault. And now they... But, yeah, no, apparently these things are stored using Capsule Corp technology. Also, wow, they
Interesting.
are relatively tiny, like... This... I feel like a Gundam is a couple heads taller than this thing.
Yep, that's
Like, he's not quite Nightmare frame small, but... Shadow... Beta, I am going to worry about it. The tutorial that didn't happen proved that much.
Oh no. It did happen though. We have the tapes.
I'm sorry, what? Egg Simulator? Once in a while we get people who fight barehanded, but that defeats the purpose of the simulator. I want to know who else in this ship is running around punching mechs. Tell me their name. I'm adding them to my project.
Do you really think this is a good idea? Transmit 8!
I mean, Chaos isn't on the ship. But yes, no, he would totally barehanded monk a mech. Just gonna zoop over with the sword. Yeah, no, this thing's gun sucks. Like, it does 3 damage to me, and then I tear 100 off of it. Well, Splitty, now's the time. Right, it's just a dead end. Right, door. And now I'm caught on the geometry.
Yay, we love getting caught on geometry here in this
Tell
stream.
from the way I know I walk. I don't know the rest of this song. No time to talk. Staying alive, staying alive. I will say that the fact that it doesn't feel something this game does have over the Blade games, in my opinion. The Blade games rely heavily on a lot of stock animations in cutscenes.
That is true.
Like, don't get me wrong.
That is true.
Everything else about it more than makes up for it.
Yep.
Yeah, there was another path. I just... You two, open the door. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. That's an order.
Hodor! Hodor!
You two flirting. I will have your... Well, I will get you fired if you don't open that door.
It seems they are indeed flirting. Bunch of cuties.
Why would anyone go out of this way to just passing by? I don't know. Maybe because you people are hoarding a save data thing. You know, in Gears, there was actually an explanation for what the hell save points were.
I'm sorry, say that again? I was reading chat.
In Xenogears, there was actually an explanation for what the hell save points were. They were data collection boxes that sent the results to spoilers.
Right.
Yep.
And they just don't tell you anything about it in this one?
I think the implication is that they're just internet hookup points. They're Wi-Fi hotspots. Shion Izuki requested the bridge urgently. 3 hours later.
True.
This is Switch.
So true, Sam.
Do you
So
even
true.
need to ask, game? Yes.
I see button. I press. I see the shiny. I must activate. Activate.
I just turned off your TV. What do you think of that? Shion, away!
I love how we just go in there, turn the guy's TV off, and leave with no explanation. Absolute Sigma behavior.
Making the world worse, one thing at a time. Boop.
Absolute Sigma behavior right here.
Boop.
Tano, you've got tomorrow, all of tomorrow, to sleep, okay? You don't need to be...
tomorrow. Well, I'm not.
Yes. I'm not either. I specifically spaced my schedule so I don't have consecutive days, with the exception of Sunday to Monday, but needs must.
So what's through here? You doing the flex? See, this is what I was talking about. They named the elevator, and they named Shion's quarters.
They didn't think that anything else would be a little more useful to know the location of.
They didn't even mark what the elevator goes to. It's the bridge, by the way.
Oh gosh, it's amazing. I love it.
Now, I thought I should get another email, but... Oh well. bridge. Now, where the hell's my email? Wait, if it's her personal map, why is it on the wall? Actually, no, Miyuki would totally do that. Okay, so it says I should get another email. Oh, okay, so I need to go up the bridge for a scene. Hello, how you doing? You have a name? Alright, so here's Cosmos' data. Here's her cup size. This is the specific shampoo we've been using for her hair.
I see. I understand the basic specs.
And these are all the bedtime stories I've been reading her.
So, where's the actual field data?
Oh yeah, no, it looks just like the Duran doll.
It's not quite ready. All I can provide today is up to A7.
So you don't have it?
Well, we'll begin testing with a mock-up unit very soon. But the system is still a little unstable and...
Aren't you just making excuses? Listen, Chief Uzuki.
I'll tell you what's making excuses, your fucking haircut.
Ship? Think about that for a moment. This fleet may be newly outfitted, but it was assembled under major time constraints. And we have eggs units, but the 100 series observational units that go with them aren't available until later. What would happen if by some chance we were attacked by those things? I don't think I need to describe the outcome to you. The purpose of Cosmos deployment was to address this issue. Or am I mistaken?
No, sir.
Listen,
we need anime killbot power, damn it.
This is the battlefield. Cosmos was supposed to be our frontline defense here, and now you're telling us it hasn't even woken up yet. There's no point in having a weapon that can't even get out of bed. That thing's only meaningful to us when it's fully operational.
Why was my first thought just Pyra just snuggling in a bed? Someone tries to wake her, and she just clutches the covers more tightly, just going, no.
Besides,
go
they're
away.
only one step away from actual field testing. In the end, we all want to see this operation completed without having to resort to that thing, don't we?
Of course, Captain. But I believe we...
It's funny that Cherenkov's so fucking gun-ho about Cosmos being active.
Is there a problem?
No. Something urgent's come up. If you'll excuse me.
Every time you say chaos, Tanel, it makes me laugh for reasons you're going to learn eventually.
I don't know.
Well, never mind.
Just know that there's a character here named Chaos, and you're alternating between the exact opposite of and 100% spot on.
I'm sorry, we failed to meet your expectations.
Oh, there's no need to apologize. What's important to us is how reliable the system is once we start using it. Rushing the project won't get us anywhere. So just calm down and take as much time as you need.
You can't kill Chaos, Splitty.
The government's funding it all anyway, right? You must be tired.
I'm pretty sure he's
immortal. Take the rest of the day off.
Oh, okay, this is cute.
What?
Little Joy-Cons with little cat paws on the thumbsticks. They're adorable.
Aww. Yeah, no, Chaos is one of the nicest guys in the series. Alright, so what's the current email? Here's a sprinkle. Save the file attached, plug called sprinkle, which is taking advantage of unused cycles. Okay, so earlier she sent an email that you weren't here for that basically amounts to, "Hey Shion, so I found out one of our crew members was doing some secret shit, and and when I caught him and confronted him, he was like, oh, I just want to make a kick-ass weapon for Cosmos." And I was like, yeah, that's awesome. So we're contacting you for permission to work on a secret project to make Cosmos a kick-ass weapon. At which one you can either say yes or no. Welcome, Zip. Wait, I did download.
Hey Zip, welcome back.
I look up to Chaos.
There was such a delay before and after, reading your emails.
Oh yeah, I don't like. I'm assuming she's just loading an entirely new map or something stupid.
Yep.
All right, now you have a package from Vector HQ. Please claim your package at the eggs hangar as soon as possible. Boop. It really is, but See, that's the thing. If I just went directly to the hangar, I would not get this email, because you have to go around this side of the fish tank specifically. And that is dumb. I mean, Aelin, this is on actual PS2 hardware. I'm running this from a capture card. Alright, yeah, I don't care. I will invest in Vector.
Dang, someone's just got me really hyped for Fire Emblem Engage.
I forgot Engage was coming.
I don't know when it's coming, but now I'm really hyped for it. Also, isn't the Xenoblade 3 DLC supposed to be out, like, today-ish? Like the first part of the DLC? Is it the 13th?
It's the 13th.
Hold on.
But, I don't trust PCSX because on my old laptop, it never managed to do anything without lagging to hell and back. So, no, I'm just going to hook up my actual PS2 and go from there.
Yee.
Like, I did it for the Transformers stream. Is TV still up? No. Who said you could turn that back on? No. TV.
According to this, but when was this written? Updated October 3rd. Okay.
Now, excuse me, I have a package to collect. Pardon me. I'm sorry, Aelin. I know it's not the reference, but I can't help but think. Well, we'll read that to the tune of "Do you want to build a snowman?"
Do you want to build a snowman?
Do you want to work
or ride our bikes around the halls?
And watch your captain go into debt.
Oh no.
That one guy punches Ghost. The other pilots. There's a third that does things I don't remember.
Oh jeez.
Okay, you're not what I'm looking for. Where's the guy with the package? Sir, may I see
Not
your
me
package?
realizing my food is going to be ready in 15 seconds. Well, not even ready, actually. Ready to be put back into the oven for another 10 minutes after I go and do something with it for a couple of minutes. I will.
All right, hammer.
I shall have to be right back once again, Medica. I am sorry.
It's fine, and nothing important's happening. I'm going to go try and fist. Wait a second. I can use the simulator before. No, I'm not risking it. Because if I lose all my progress... I mean, you say it looks like a VTuber, but Splitty, we come in all shapes and sizes. I know one that was just a TV screen robot. Well, okay, I'm going to save, and then I'm going to try to fight the robot. They're not that dumb. I'm not giving you another excuse to make a clip. Okay, glad I have chat open just so I can tell Automod where to shove it. not saying well, I have a Cosmos model that can be used for fun times, but I'm not denying it. And I may or may not have gotten the outfit off it. I don't know. Cosmos hasn't had that rough a time already. I think she said, I wouldn't say she's had that rough a time until like 3. Alright, now we try to fight it. Again, I wouldn't say Cosmos really started to go through a lot until like 3 when that starts with her fighting Godbot and kind of just continues in that general direction. What if I don't want to use an eggs? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm perfectly on board with being nice to robots in general. I'm a robot. And, you know, it would make your conquest so much easier.
Okay, here we go.
I am back for the moment. The food is once again in the oven for another 9 minutes this time.
Cool. Excellent. This is hilarious. I don't need to transmit shit, Aelin.
Who would have thought one of Miyuki's inventions would come in handy?
What do you say to that? Not you, Praxis, but the guy who put me in the simulator was just like, be sure to use an eggs, by the way, because this is an eggs combat simulator. Do not fist fight this thing. Are you disappointed in me, sir? No, I have seen your best and I've found it wanting. Well, anyway, time to take a nap. But that was actually funny just how well kitted out Shion is to kill that thing. Oh fuck, now I actually need a map. I'll figure it out.
Miyuki is a freaking savage. That's all I'm gonna say.
She said it was fat.
True. Absolutely no mercy.
I mean, butterfly knives are cool. They go flippy flip.
Oh dear.
But you know, I definitely want the MWS, like just a prop version of it. Ideally, one that has little buttons that can adjust the fingers. Are these my quarters? No, mine were in a different door. Well, these are mine now. Sir, get out. Let's see, that's how it's gonna... So, yeah, no, we're gonna be ending things soon, but... I could 3D print one, sure, but... I don't know how to CAD.
Yeah, I don't know how to CAD either.
Like... Don't get me wrong, you can do some cool shit. Also with resin, like my roommate has a resin red queen in his room, and that thing's awesome. Has bits of metal mixed in too, so it has some heft. Alright, well, I know where Beta falls on the do we ship it scale. And, you know, I am okay with that. We just need more... I'm not sure I'd say on Twitch. Well, be specific on Twitch, but art of Shion in general. Wait, no, this isn't my room. Put a sign!
Oh, jeez.
This is my room. Oh, you're not even gonna let me say it.
That was a grave mistake, Cherenkov. I believe I already warned you about the dangers of the Zohar. You should have been more careful while retrieving it.
Yes, sir. I'm afraid there's no excuse for the fatalities that occurred during the recovery. However, we can...
That's a trivial matter. Forget it. The problem is that those people touched the Zohar and then vanished.
Who knows where the fuck they are now? They might have black holes for half their body running a universe.
So true.
Because of that, we've had to move the plan.
You know, Miyuki's flat out playable in third game.
We can't have the Zohar.
She is just using Shion's combat animations, but...
2 phases? But why are you...
It's still nice.
We picked up local
Dang, I brought up YouTube to look something up, and I can't remember what it is. I've been looking around for like 5 minutes now.
Trying to retrace your mental steps.
I don't know what it is that I was trying to look up.
Them?
Oh, don't worry. Now we probably raid someone.
You've made a grave mistake.
Yeah, you can always be chaotic in whoever we raid.
So keep it safe at all costs until
I haven't played either of those games, so I can't
Will
be
they
sure.
make it in time?
Just keep it safe until they arrive.
Protect your package.
If you have to send it into hyperspace by itself.
I finished the Ego Reddit thing a while back. Pizza, so I'm not... Yeah, it was probably a different thing that made me laugh there.
Excuse me, sir, but they haven't even started field testing it yet.
We have no fields!
It's too risky.
Also, I just love that he was just told, take this ancient artifact that eats everything that touches it, and if need be, send it into hyperspace on its own. Like, that's a reasonable thing that anyone can do.
That is all.
Commander, wait! Commander Margulis!
Like I told you before, I can't go anywhere until my project stabilizes. Don't you remember?
You know how long you've been saying that? I haven't seen
Oh,
you
but
for
yeah,
2
she actually
years
does
now.
interact with Jin.
You could at least come home for our parents' memorial. Where's your sense of filial duty?
Memorial? Oh,
I'm just gonna say, fuck
why
filial
are you trying to
duty.
resurrect obscure ancient rituals? Wait a minute. You've been reading those weird old books again, haven't you? I swear you're so obsessed with those precious books of yours.
That is none of your business.
Read a manga like a normal weeb.
Read a book, read a book, read a motherfucking book, chat.
About my way of life.
What do you mean, way of life? All that stuff's
Sorry,
just a
Tanel.
stupid old hobby for you. Just remember, don't expect me to take you in when you're old, senile, and all alone.
That's terribly rude of you, Shion. Don't worry about me. Just promise me you'll come home this year, okay? If you don't...
All right, when I get some time off. Look, gotta run. See ya.
Hey, wait. I'm not going to let you dodge the question again.
Right, I think his voice actor changes in the next game and sticks for 3.
Honestly,
Because he's actually relevant in the next
I wish
game.
he'd consider my feelings for a change.
What are your feelings, Shion?
Fuck them. There's no bodies in the graves.
You know, I'm a little tired too, Shion. I'm always a little tired.
Maybe I'll take a cat nap. Yeah, no, back before they had alternate outfits for her.
Good night.
Wait, they have alternate outfits for Shion?
Like, she goes through several outfits in 3. She changes outfits entirely come 2. And I think there's bathing suits, but no, like, well, that's not even carrying the stuff in the only cutscenes, but no, in 1, I think she just has her swimsuit and the Vector uniform. Back at the graveyard. The Raveyard. Get out your glow sticks! Ting! So is this freaking you out yet? No, not really. What's the fucking point of any of this if I can't freak people out? Hi, Cass. I'd like to say it'll make sense when you meet him, but no, it won't. You really have to read between the lines to figure out to figure out a good chunk of his backstory. Well, time to go possess a vending machine. I don't know where the Sumer's coming from, it just kind of is. Ooh, that's another thing I could play. .hack. I've never played it before. And now for our first real introduction to what is, well, I'm not even saying the major antagonist, just kind of a recurring threat known as the Gnosis.
What the? You're all still here?
Hey, how's it going? We're trying to pinpoint today's problem, among other things.
Your hair looks like Rayman and I don't like it.
Oh, Commander Cherenkov gave me a piece of his mind earlier.
Ouch. Glad to see you survived. That guy's relentless.
You act like a bunch of college kids.
Okay.
What, is Vector run by a Girl Scout?
I had to take a moment to go and get my food out of the oven.
But it isn't right that Mr. Chief's taking all the heat.
Couple minutes, I think.
Well, Shion was in a graveyard. Another mental graveyard.
So nervous.
Space Ghost Girl was then popped up on the ship while she was sleeping. The silhouette of Chaos appeared in said graveyard, and now Alan's here, and Cosmos is clearly starting to glow. As we are reaching towards the end of this, but as soon as this cutscene ends, I'm beelining it for a space station.
Field.
That's excellent.
Gotcha.
Prepare the gate jump.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh yeah,
All ships entering
Shion
approach.
talked with
19
Jin in
minutes,
his only appearance
30
in this
seconds
entire
to column
game.
area. UMN pulse received.
Current coordinates locked. Transfer
Really,
reactor
that's
correction.
well, I was here for
Yeah, you were there.
Shion talking to Jin. That was like the last thing before I had to go
Captain,
handle the oven.
Space
It can't
ghosts,
be.
space
Is it
ghosts,
them?
space ghosts.
No, sir. The detection system is silent. How's it look on your side?
Nothing over here either. You sure it's not an error?
No, it's not. What is this?
What's going on?
Sir, I don't think an external source is causing this warning signal.
Then what's causing it?
I'll run a search.
Indeed.
I've pinpointed the anomaly.
Oh, this
inside
boss
the
is so
ship.
good.
Sector 3.
It's hot, but it's very good.
Mirai, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, no. All those fucking winged bangs are just Rayman haircuts.
Yep.
This stupid generic NPC haircut looks like Rayman, and I imagine they can use it to fly.
Cosmos!
Mira, are you a dungeon master for D&D or something?
Oh no, Mirai runs a Yu-Gi-Oh quest on Space Battles. She's talking about custom cards.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay.
Like, don't get me wrong, he also plays D&D, but I don't think he's currently DMing anything.
Level 1. The bindings are on.
Gotcha.
Damn it! It's booting up on its own.
The countdown has started as well. What the hell?
How do you have no safety precautions to stop this? How can you not remotely eject your power core?
This music haunts your nightmares? Oh no, Aelin.
Shion's plastic skin haunts mine.
True.
Like, I like her design, but PS2 era graphics. Also, yeah, no, they didn't learn shit. What's the point of the external jacket, by the way? I could not tell she wasn't wearing it. Oh, no, I was talking about the ability to eject the power from Cosmos.
Currently, we are at emergency level 3. This circuit is reserved for Class A and B users.
Ah, I gotcha, Aelin. That'll do it. Oh no.
Come on! Why now of all times? Someone activate Cosmos?
Please try your call again later. Once again.
Wait, that's impossible. Cosmos isn't supposed to wake up unless I enter the activation code from this terminal.
Oh no.
That's
I butt dialed.
integrated. This can't be happening. Not again.
I wonder if we're gonna get the PTSD flashback. Oh no, you're fine, Tanel. You're fine.
It's really
Yeah, Tanel's fine if you don't call him cute too much.
the same as the last time.
Yeah, no, this is what happened the first time Cosmos activated.
They cannot handle her immense power of physical physics.
Oh no, what is it now?
I was supposed to say, the early design of Cosmos looked kind of like a,
What is
are
it
the
now?
things from Hellraiser called?
Detecting a large-scale spatial distortion ahead of us.
Cenobite, that's
An
what it
enormous
is.
mass is gating out.
Impossible. We're still outside the column area. That's...
The UMN geodesic structure is being breached.
Not only did they not learn from last time, Shion got PTSD from the entire instinct and still decided, yes, this is a project I want to continue to work on.
Surface anomalies forming in
Yep.
space-time.
Impossible. That defies all laws of
Also,
physics.
Tanel, no genocides, okay? Bad boy.
It's huge.
The amplitude. The hell? It's like a tidal wave. The readings are increasing. It's entering normal space.
Right, Automod tried to keep your message from showing up.
Straight ahead. There it is.
Said it was sexual.
Oh,
It was not sexual in the least. Oh yeah, here
Automod
comes
is
the
so
space
weird.
ghost. You know, thought beat your ass was an innuendo, and no, OSHA's gonna come in and beat their ass. Space Ghost!
Oh, God.
And these are basically Mechon in the exact opposite direction. Rather than being too solid to touch, these things are too ethereal to touch. What's the point of the mechs?
Also true, where the heck is Brak? And Zorak, for that matter.
I need to watch that show.
Yeah.
course, Motar.
Of course, can't forget Moltar.
Yeah, you're like your rifle's gonna stop him.
Why does that Gundam have... Okay, it's not a boob. It's like a chest piece that looked like a boob from a weird angle.
Just because we see the head pop off of one. Like, that chest plate is right over his torso.
Hmm. It was at a weird angle, and it looked like boobs for some reason.
No, seriously, why are you shooting? You people know small arms fighters can do shit. Like, not even in the defense to delay them a second. You are actually just shooting anyone who happens to be behind them.
Yeah.
The pilot seat in that mecha, the helmet goes over the head. It's not a very big mecha near Ride.
Dang it, Daniel.
And this is why Gnosis are fucking terrifying. They just kill you and turn you to salt with a touch.
Yeah, that's pretty creepy.
And they can go through walls.
Yeah, the going through walls is the creepier part to me. Can't believe this game doesn't have an M rating.
The biological enemies literally explode into globs of blood. And yeah, no, there's tons of blood in the Japanese version, and I feel like the other attempts to censor it just made it worse.
Yeah, now when they die, they just turn into big old piles of well, something.
Oh no, that
well, something sus.
No, that was normal in the Japanese version. The censored scene came much later, and they made it worse because it's not blood. Because making it bloodless honestly just made it more brutal. But yeah, no, they were still turning people into pillars of salt in the Japanese version. Yeah, no, I don't think I couldn't figure out how to make it past
Do you really
that.
think this is a good idea?
However,
I don't think you're supposed to make it past.
However, if I didn't stock up... Oh, I think I see. I need to take a swing at them to realize I can't do anything. Taser? Find Cosmos and Alan. The rest of my team can suck a dick, though. Okay, yeah, so... Basically, if you get caught with one by one without an escape pack, it's game over.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, this entire thing is... basically a stealth sequence.
Well, that's your fault for keeping on making me say it, Daniel.
Oh, I see. So barrels so fire fucks you up good. Good to know. Why did that work? Oh yeah, no, Ziggy's practically a Metal Gear level. No, it's Metal Gear the RPG.
Metal Gear the RPG, amazing. I love it. That's a lot of blood.
That's a lot. Should it be salt?
Yeah, I think it should be. Yeah, and that's the problem, Daniel.
gonna make a fucking break for it. Run, 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 run. Button! Save me! Bet you wish you had your cutscene power to walk through walls now, asshole!
True.
Trust me, it's not like Metal Gear Acid. What is in... Nothing? It's just a bathroom?
I hate it. I hate when there's rooms with absolutely nothing in them at all.
How are you alive?
Just because it punishes me by wasting my time because of my shiny acquisition tendencies.
I need to go against... Oh yeah, the one with the dick cannon. It's called
Front
the Menace
tails.
Cannon.
Front tails, woo!
No, 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 no. Hey, idiot. TV.
Wait, the TV actually distracts it?
Yes.
Do they not know? Do they not know the difference between...
They're not exactly smart.
Okay.
I still can't break this. Damn it. Your girlfriend's dead.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe I'll get to the boss fight and then we'll go. But since it's not that far off. Also, I know exactly who you're talking about, Aelin. Okay. That is... Are you dead yet? I might be kind of fucked up. Okay, so if I remember correctly, I duck in here. And now we have to fuck off in rage.
This is true, Tennel.
Yeah, no, so
you do need to...
This entire segment is figuring out exactly how to dodge.
Cosmos is starting up in auto mode.
Huh? Wait
What
a
was with
second.
his lip flaps?
We disabled
It's
that
like he was
mode
a
after the
Muppet.
incident. Only the Chief's terminal can enable it. Damn it! Why now? Unless it's reacting to Gnosis. Where's the Chief?
That makes no sense to
She
me.
should be heading this way, but the regular UNP channels are congested and I can't reach her.
And the emergency line?
Wait, they use UNP channels? Oh no. Skyrim modders activate? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Speaking of things feeling congested, I feel congested. Oh my god! Shion, you idiot!
Oh, great.
How are you why are you like this?
Shion?
What happened? I don't know. The power just suddenly... Huh?
Huh?
What?
She's awake.
Oh yeah, this is exactly the same as in Xenoblade 2 right here. Oh heck yes.
And everyone in the room is is just working with the fear that she's probably going to snap their necks.
Yeah, because they're dum-dums.
They're idiots, and that's what happened the last time she woke up.
Well, why did it happen the last time she woke up?
Because it was a series of errors, and I'm pretty sure people's throats got torn out, and that's why Shion's running the project now.
Hmm.
Soiled pants detected.
True. Oh, jeez.
now she plays FNAF.
Literally just scanning for Shion. Amazing. She really does have a little girl crush.
It's okay, Tanel. This is a sick-ass shot.
Okay, I like that. The zoom of the retinas like that. Very cool.
Your clothes, give them to me.
Oh no.
You know, Cosmos Awakening is still kick-ass. Bandai Namco, you're never going to see this, but on the off chance you do, make an HD collection. If only because getting...
Yes.
If only because getting a copy of 3 is so expensive.
Yes, please.
No, you've passed a lot of bloody paces, Shion. It is perfectly okay to simp over her. Press the switch. Well, the guy who was telling me not to is probably dead, so... Boop.
Press the switch! Yes.
This program will override all safety protocols and open the upper hatch.
Yeah, just vent. Airlock the bitch.
Pressurization will commence.
They did just re-trademark it. And I mean, for fuck's sake, Pac-Land got a remaster. People are going apeshit over that. Okay, if I remember correctly, there's a wingamabob that I want in here.
There was a little chest or something behind the little...
Yeah, but I can't get to it until I get my dingus. Because...
Your dingus.
My exploding-mabob... Yes, I'm still wandering around here. Give me the exploding-mabob. You. Where's my damn vaporizer? You have it? You have it? Stop being dead and give me my MacGuffin! Praxis, am I a bad person?
Nope.
Okay, good.
Whoops.
Stop being dead!
True!
Then I am perfectly in the right to start yelling at corpses to give me shit.
Yep.
Okay, so...
Oh no. Okay, I really need to start playing the Somnium Files. You've sold me on it. It must be done.
Yes, you have to know. You've been very entertaining.
Yes.
To the guy on the... Okay, so I need to go down here, talk to this schmuck. You'll secure a retreat. Hey, great, thanks, nice knowing you, bye.
Soul Hackers 2 as well, sure.
I still don't know what Soul Hackers is.
I believe it was you who sold me on the Somnium Files, though, pizza, so I'll keep that in mind.
Yes, I remember how to smash shit. Would you take me
Okay. I think I've seen a scene or two of this before. I think you showed I think you showed me a clip of it.
See, this is why I don't subscribe to Game Pass, because, like, they can just take shit away.
Yeah. And Tano, yes, Mecca was indeed talking to you. Yeah, Game Pass, I would say would only be good if you're using it for games that you want to finish up and then never play again.
Right, that's how I use these. Oh, going back
to True. Date being a horny jail bastard. True.
Do I not? Do I need to go further down? It's like, it should be targeting the thing. Did it not give me the destructor? The big bam splody thing?
I'm guessing not.
No, he had different dialogue. He said he gave me it. Why can't I blow up that box and get into that area? Like, I know where I need to go, I just also know that I can't... Well, that there's a treasure chest there, and I should be able to blow up a box. He is definitely dead. So I got it. Can I go back and blow up that thing now? Why can't I blow shit up? Oh, Jeff.
Yeah. There's a treasure chest there, and I should be able to blow up a box. The entire Xenosaga experience.
It's accurate.
So true.
Do you remember that tag minigame?
Now we're doing it for real.
That was probably dumb, but I don't care.
Except one of them got caught too early, and it's making things worse for you.
You really think this is a good idea?
Okay, well, first order of business. You're going in the logbook, bitch.
Open ether circuit.
The tag minigame was the tutorial session.
Oh, fuck.
Damn! Motherfucker just yeeted you out of existence.
Xenosaga! Anyway, that's as good a stopping point as any.
True. Oh no.
So, this has been fun. I'm gonna go set up a raid with who's ever online. Ooh, Haru. Let's go raid Haru since they were kind enough to be here earlier.
Yeah. It's a good idea. I always like watching Haru's streams.
Yep.
I've been meaning to watch them more.
I hope you will come back on Wednesday.
Yes.
Alright, just gonna